a ride on Tony the Pony. Let's take a ride on Tony the Pony. Let's take a ride on Tony the Pony. Mr. Pineapple, oh yeah. It's Mr. Pineapple's Wonder Hour.
You saying that? Ooh! That's for the listeners there. Easy. That looked weird, but nice, wasn't it? We got a little biscuit. Hello and welcome to Mr. Pineapple's Wonder Hour, the show where we talk the big pineapples, the juicy pineapples, the hairy pineapples, and everything in between. I'm your host, Tony the Pony, and with me as always is the one and only, the incredible, the big boy himself, Mr. Pineapple. How are you?
Feeling like a big boy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Got that big boy energy.
Yeah, that's a new addition, isn't it, to the intro?
Just thought I'd...
You're mixing it all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to, haven't you?
You've got to.
Gots to.
Gots to.
Easy.
Easy.
Have we got a hairy pineapple?
See, the issue with this is I've not...
Ah.
Because I've been run off my feet again this week.
You have, haven't you?
Yeah.
An excuse every week.
But hopefully next week, good to go.
Yeah?
So we're reading about caves.
He's got one. Let's go.
No, I weren't reading about caves, really. I was reading about... it was called, like, Dutch New Guinea.
Dutch New Guinea?
Yeah, they used to own, like, have control of the territory, like, until, like, the 60s. The Dutch, yeah. I don't know why they were in Indonesia. You'll have to bring it up with them, right? Yeah. And are you familiar with Norman Rockefeller? You've heard of the Rockefellers, right?
Yeah,
Big
yeah,
American family, lots of money. Well, their youngest son...
Norman?
No, can't remember his name. Went to university, one of the big ones, did all this.
Harvard.
Probably, yep. Got really into this region in...
Right. Papua New Guinea.
Dutch, no, that's the other side. Got really into the Dutch New Guinea, like, artifacts, and there's this, like, one tribe there. There's about 70,000 of them still at this time. And, yeah, he went missing, right? Because his boat capsized, right? And they beheaded him and ate him.
What? Jesus Christ. Is there a film of this?
There is a film of this.
Is there?
Yeah.
Huh.
And it's not Cannibal Holocaust.
No.
Because that's fake.
Yeah.
Although it is presented as real footage.
Yeah, they do kill a turtle, though.
They do, and it went to court. That's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this guy, right, and people, because they were kayaking there, him and like his guide or something, or him and someone else. The boat capsized, and the guides they had with them swam to shore to get help. The other guy was like, "I'm staying here, dickhead. You can swim to that island if you want." I'm like, "I can make it."
Yeah.
And he swam, and then they just killed him and ate him after beheading him. And like subsequently, like what are they called? Like a missionary or two went to the island and that. Because it's not that they were like entirely like an entirely feral tribe. They'd had dealings with people and stuff before. People are claiming it's because they were more of a retaliatory tribe.
Right.
So the white man went to this island, the Dutch, killed a lot of their people. So they saw a white man wash up and were like,
right,
time for some revenge.
Yeah.
I don't know why they ate him. Killing him would have been fine.
Maybe they planned on like denying it, so they're like, we gotta get rid of the body.
But like documentarians and other explorers and stuff have been there since then, because this happened in like the mid-60s, around then.
Crazy time, 60s, wasn't it?
And they were like speaking to some of like the tribe elders, and they were like, "Do you recall this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it sounds familiar. Sounds like we ate him." Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So, and his mum like paid a private investigator to go there, and he like took some skulls back and stuff, and yeah. So that's what I've been reading up. I've been reading up about that recently.
Yeah, crazy things happening. Crazy parts of the world.
But yeah, you can literally... They're still quite a shut-off tribe, but less so now. They do accept help, like medical help, and they've the missionaries and other people have gone there, and they're trying to, with their they're not like forcing it upon them either. They're like, yeah, we're open to this.
Yeah.
So they've got like little bits of technology appearing more and more and stuff. So, you know, they still keep to their customs and stuff. They do really cool wooden art. They do some cool sculptures and stuff.
Of the guy with
Not the bearded guy, no, the
No.
8. I wonder how they cooked him. Stew, big stew.
spit roast.
Spit roasted,
Yeah, like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. And he has paprika on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think they boiled him.
Boiled. That's...
No, I think they made a nice broth and they used his skull to make some head cheese.
Hey. How would you rather be cooked?
Well,
So it's not going to be nice either way. But
well, I'm going to assume I'm going to be dead, so I couldn't care less.
what if you weren't dead? Like cooked alive? Like boiled alive or spit roasted or just big frying pan?
Because I'm assuming you've had boiling water, or you've put your hand in like a really
Yeah,
hot
yeah.
sink or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
No.
But would that be better than flames licking at your body? Though if you're getting burnt alive in a fire, you would more than likely suffocate from
Yeah.
the smoke first.
Die quicker.
Yeah. Though it does depend on where you're being
Oof.
cooked. Because
Don't
if
like-
you're out in the open,
Yeah.
there's more
true.
ventilation for the smoke, etc.
Boiled's fucked though, isn't it? Imagine
that-
it's just like getting in a big hot bath.
Big jacuzzi.
Yeah. But like,
You're just like, oh, this is a really
your
nice.
skin's melting up.
You're
No.
just like, oh, I'm having a really lovely bath here, and then
No.
you're like, why are you putting onions and carrots in? What's happening?
It's getting a bit warmer.
Yeah, I'd take. I would take the fire. I
Yeah.
think, in the hopes that the smoke gets you.
What about a big
first.
frying pan?
I don't think their frying pan's that big. I feel like you're just in
But-
fantasy land.
No, I bet there is.
No, I don't think.
Because that, because you'd like skin it, stick to metal, wouldn't it? And then peel. Ooh.
Mm.
I don't like your things that you come up with.
Why?
It's freaky.
So yeah, I can't remember the name of the tribe, but
Should we guess?
nope.
No.
No, we won't. But yeah, and it just got me thinking, because there's obviously those tribes out there that don't know, they've never had any interaction with like,
Yeah.
you know, the outside world and stuff, and it's just mad, isn't it?
It is pretty crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. It's like there's a little island in India where you can only get to by boat, obviously, and this missionary, like full on like God lover,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna push my views onto you type preachy religion man.
Yeah.
It's like going over there. So and people are like, no, we're not taking you, you fucking idiot, you get killed. So we bribed a fisherman, and fisherman were like, this is where I'm leaving you. He got shot with an arrow.
Yeah. I think I heard about
It
this.
is Bible.
Oh,
That he survived that, but
Yeah.
he were like, still gonna go. Yeah, they killed him, dead.
Yeah. Because you're gonna, aren't you?
And the
If
local
they've already
officials,
shot it, yeah.
the local officials were like,
Fucking idiot.
we know that the tribe's there.
Did the fisherman get...
I don't think what happened to the fisherman.
Alright.
But yeah, it's just
Pretty crazy.
crazy world.
Should we go to one of them?
No,
No?
I like being alive sometimes.
Yeah, but like Gordon Ramsay goes to him and he's like, I'll
yeah,
teach you how to
but
cook.
no, but that's because everyone knows Gordon Ramsay. They're like, we can't kill
yeah,
Gordon. We've seen
true.
him on YouTube.
True.
It's fucking raw. What are you? An idiot sandwich, sausage.
Yeah, sausage, yeah.
Yeah,
He's the most famous.
he's the most famous person on the planet.
Yeah.
That's everyone worldwide. Even those people without internet access, those tribes found like deep in the Amazon,
Yeah.
who will like throw spears at helicopters and stuff,
It is.
are like, fucking Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
Can't kill him. We kill out the rest of his like search party and stuff,
And
his
his
expedition
camera crew
people.
and-
But Gordon, we're going to be on his
He's a
YouTube
king.
channel.
King Gordon.
King Gordon.
There's that tribe that like worships Charles, not Charles, the other one, Prince Philip. Isn't there?
Ah, fuck knows.
Yeah. They have like little pictures of him.
No clue.
Yeah.
That's
They probably
fun.
love like David Attenborough as well.
And that's funny because he's a big racist.
He's dead now, mate.
Good. One less Nazi in the world. What tribe?
Just like Prince Philip tribe.
I don't know about that one.
Talk some bullshit and I'll look it up real quick.
No.
Okay. Right. Let's get on to today's...
Did you like my airy pineapple?
Yeah.
It was about a man getting beheaded
Yeah.
in 60s.
Mm,
I find the good stuff.
you do. You are the good stuff.
Mm.
Right.
We don't have lots of news this week, do we?
No, but we're doing trailers first. Yeah.
That's how we normally do it.
Fucking idiot. Right, small pineapples.
That is my job.
Right, ObiWan Kenobi. That got a trailer, didn't it?
Mm.
New Disney Plus, Star Wars Adventure. We're back in Tatooine.
I couldn't care less anymore.
But you did like it where we went.
I did enjoy that.
And he's like, I'm Obi-Wan from
Because I was
prequels.
humming the tune.
Yeah.
You know, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, everyone enjoys that. It's the best bit about I think prequels are better than every other film that they've made.
Yeah.
Hot take.
Hot take.
No, Revenge at Sith.
Revenge at Sith's a decent film.
Fucking banging.
Attack of the Clones.
Oh,
Gash.
God.
Absolute gash. And there's some good bits in Phantom Menace.
Last 10 minutes.
Namely, Darth Maul,
Yeah.
for all 7 minutes is in it.
Yeah.
And the score is pretty banging. And I do like the pod race.
Mm.
For somewhat.
Yeah.
And Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon Jinn, yeah.
Qui-Gon's just a lad.
Yeah. Dies there.
And I like that long-nosed lad who's definitely not alluding to the
yeah.
Jewish.
Yeah.
I have a plush teddy of him.
You are a racist.
Text still on.
Get him down.
Well, he's just in a cupboard. I'm not doing it with him. I'll fetch him down and we can
Yeah.
yeet him on there.
No, I don't think that.
Yep.
I don't think we can string him up.
We strap him to it. Put a little
Oh,
little shower above him.
Right.
Little shower head. Or we could just put a shower cap on him.
Yeah.
So it's just...
So he's safe from the shower.
Yeah, that's how you don't get gassed. wear
Honestly.
a shower cap.
You're just doing it wrong, aren't
I've
you?
just solved the Holocaust. Shower caps. I would have made millions. Because I'm not selling them cheap.
You won't get juiced by them.
That's true. Famously, only care about money.
Jesus Christ. Is that bad? Do I have to cut that?
No.
Cool. Oh,
It happened long ago. So
Is right the guy in the Obi-Wan trailer, the Sith
Ewan
guy,
McGregor?
the bald Sith man. Who's he?
he's an Inquisitor.
He looks like the guy from the Knights of the Old Republic thing.
Never heard of it. Though I can play it because I own an Xbox now. And she's got it on there.
But you've never heard of it.
Yeah.
Cool. What? Do you not like the look of it?
It's just
You bored of
That-
Tatooine?
I'm bored of Star Wars. That's all they do.
Yeah. I think if we
And-
didn't
and
just
I'm-
have
I
Book
just-
of Boba Fett,
I'm gonna
it'd
bring.
be-
Yeah, I'm gonna just take back what I said. I'm not bored of Star Wars. I could watch Rebels all the time. Right?
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
There is a shot of like someone who's talking to Obi-Wan. People are like, oh, that's going to be that kid.
But it's
From
just
Rebels.
I don't like the time period that it's set in either. It's not my favourite Star Wars period.
Because it's boring. No, it's
Yeah,
happening.
I fucking hate all the Clone Wars shit.
Mm.
The only good thing about it is my girl Asuka, Darth Maul coming back to life for a bit.
Wait. Oh, you're on about... Wait, what?
They're in the Clone Wars period.
Right. Are you just talking about Clone Wars?
I'm just talking in general.
Right, okay.
I'm saying they're my favourite parts. And I know this is after Clone Wars, but it's not too far gone.
Yeah.
And it's still boring as fuck.
Yeah.
I just want to see Darth Vader.
There's They've released pictures.
I know, but what I'm saying is I just want to see Darth Vader fucking shit up on planets.
Yeah.
That's the TV show I want. Darth Vader versus armies.
Yeah, just call it Vader.
Because Darth
Like
Vader's
comics.
a fucking G.
Yeah.
Like,
You might get it after this, a month after this one's released.
if it's got him in though,
Jamie Bell.
Anakin Skywalker will be upset.
Hayden Christensen is in this.
No, he's not real.
Who plays Anakin then?
Anakin's just played by Anakin.
You're an idiot. Aren't you?
I'm not the one who's making up character people.
Well, talk to George.
Don't need to. He's a fucking old bastard. I'd kick him in the leg if I ever saw him.
Why, for selling Star Wars?
No, for making shit fucking films.
But yeah, I think it looks
Great sellout bastard.
alright. I love Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan's awesome.
And I love Ewan McGregor.
Ewan
so-
McGregor left his wife for a younger model. Cheated on her.
I'd do it.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead is who he
Yeah.
left his wife for.
Probably got bigger fucking bomb.
She's in Stuff and Things.
Yeah. Nice.
They're both in Birds of Prey, right, I think, actually.
What? His wife and his...
No, it's him and his new lady love.
Yeah.
Who does she play again?
Did she play the
She plays one of them.
with crossbow?
Possibly. Bad film.
Mm.
Bad film. She's also in Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, I know what you're on about. Yeah. What do you think the story is?
Ewan McGregor.
No, for Obi-Wan.
Oh, Ewan McGregor is on the planet
Yeah.
Tatooine, looking at Luke Skywalker through some beanox.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, rubbing his legs. yeah, I'm gonna become really old in a couple of years. Yeah.
Gonna become Alec Guinness.
Oh. I'm gonna change my name to Ben and then become a bigger nonce than I've ever been before. Yeah.
Do you think he's gonna be called Ben in this?
He's got to be,
Yeah.
right? Because
Well, it makes sense.
Obi-Wan died at the same time as Anakin. That's a line somewhere. In the lore, that's a line somewhere. If you don't think about it, then it makes sense.
Wait. Did he? Is that what they're saying?
It's one of the lines in one of the shows or films.
That's fucking bullshit.
But yeah, I think it's
So
just...
he died on Mustafar?
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep interrupting.
I think it's just going to be him in his life, obviously, in Tatooine, and Inquisitors hunting him down. And that's about it.
I mean, Darth Vader's going to be in it.
I don't think there's going to be any sort of like big overarching...
I don't think there's going to
thing.
be Obi-Wan versus Darth Vader.
There can't be, right? There can't be, because
Oh, yeah.
how many... Because we see Luke in it, right, as a young boy. And, what, he's 18 at the
So they're not
start
going to meet
of...
again, are they?
He can't.
Because
It
he's
wouldn't,
like,
it wouldn't
"Whoa,
make
what are you
sense,
doing
because
on
he's
this?"
searching for
Yeah.
him in A New Hope.
Unless this is the one that retcons everything. Who knows, mate? Who knows? It's going to be a bit boring then. If Darth Vader's just going to be like,
What it should be, right...
search for this guy.
General Grievous comes back to life, right? And him and Obi-Wan just bro out.
Yeah.
No, they just go on
Oh.
road trip.
Yeah.
Or as I'm going to call it, bro trip. They're going to bro trip on a land speeder,
Yeah.
just around Tatooine, fucking oars,
Yeah.
right? And like hunting for valuables and stuff, just having some jolly japes.
Some Jolly Japes.
Now there's
Yeah.
the TV show we all want.
Jolly Japes.
And we're going to call it Jolly Japes.
Jolly Japes.
Featuring Obi-Wan and GG.
A Grievous story.
Obi-Wan and GG. Because he shortens his name because he's a good guy now.
Yeah.
Because he's on Jolly Japes.
He's got a hat on.
Yeah,
Yeah, backwards.
obviously.
Yeah, nice.
He still has loads of lightsabers though, because they're his favourite
I
collection.
feel like he's got like a loose vest on as well, though. It says GG on it.
GG. Yeah.
Nice. Let's move on.
GG and Ben.
GG and Ben.
Having a good time. Fucking all them Tatooine oars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy. Get them for a piece of scrap. Easy.
Right.
Easy.
Easy. Star Trek Strange New Worlds, that's a TV show that's coming out.
Do you think there's a hidden meaning behind the Macarena?
Yeah.
It's to indoctrinate people into a cult, I reckon. A lot of people did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Star Trek. We only included this because we included a Star Wars one,
Yeah,
and we
and
felt
you've
we
got
had to balance
Yeah,
balance
got
it
to have
out.
both the stars.
There was a man on a horse at one point.
Yeah, I only watched like last 3 seconds.
There was some snow. There was a cutout of the Enterprise. I think it was the Enterprise. I don't really know Star Trek.
A cutout.
Yeah, like
a
someone had
cardboard
cut
cutout.
like someone had cut some out of paper as like a art project. It weren't poorly made.
Yeah.
And there was some lads and lasses in it.
Has it got Captain Kirk in it?
I don't.
The guy at the end who were like, I'm going to stare up at camera, look like Captain Kirk.
Fuck knows.
I don't really care about. Do you care about Star Trek?
I've seen the three newest films.
Picard.
I've seen various episodes of the original
Picard.
series, and I just know bits and pieces of the other series.
Have you seen Picard?
I've not seen Picard.
Don't you like have a wine company and that?
No, he's got bald head. Bald head.
I think he sells wine though. He's got a
He's
vineyard.
a bald man and he's got no hair on his head. He has to wear sunscreen. Otherwise he'll burn.
Yeah. Right. DMZ. What is it? Demilitarized zone.
Demilitarized military zone. Demilitarized zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically like Last of Us, but
It's not.
only in like a little
Because
place.
there's no weird fungus monsters.
They will be.
It's just about a civil war in America.
There will be a fucking fungus.
And Manhattan becomes DMZ.
A dynamite.
And Rosario Dawson's in it. And her son gets lost when they're evacuating, and she's like, I'm
Oh,
a
my
fucking
son.
doctor or something. And my son's over there. Asian people. It
And
looked
he's
like there might be kung fu in it.
Revolution!
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, Donde Poobell.
Dundee Poobell. Yeah.
It's French.
Yeah. What for?
In the bin.
Alright. Why do you know that?
Un cheval dans la rue. There's a horse in the road.
Why do you know that?
French. I've got GCSE in French, mate.
Yeah, but why do you remember there's a horse in the road?
Just in case there's a horse in the road, you never know.
And you're in France?
Yeah.
Or just anywhere?
No, I'm travelling down the road in my motorbike with sidecar. So I keep my basket of food.
Yeah.
Travelling down, someone's...
And you're in France?
No, I'm just in the road.
Alright.
And I pull over because someone's broken down. I'm like, I'm helpful. They might need something out of my basket of food.
Right, yeah.
Turns out they're French.
Ah.
Overhead, I can see a horse in Middle Road. I'm like, Un cheval dans la rue. And they're like, oui.
Oh, oui.
And I'm like, pomme de terre?
What does that mean?
It essentially means apple of the dirt. Potato. And I offer him a potato.
Did you said you had a basket of fruit though?
No, basket of food.
Oh.
And I offer them
Potato.
pomme de terre, potato.
Is it a dirty potato?
And it's just pomme de terre.
Yeah.
And they're like, oui. Then I fix the car, go on my merry way. To have some jolly japes.
Jolly Japes, yeah.
Yeah.
With GG.
Yeah, me and Gigi just go up and down B Road just looking for people who are pulled over, just so we can offer them pomme de terre.
Bit weird that.
Do you want pomme?
I want potato.
Nice.
Yeah. Agent Game, next trailer.
Mel Gibson famously doesn't like the Jews.
You don't?
But he's back in Hollywood, baby.
Yeah.
Where he rightfully deserves to be.
He's got a trench coat.
Yep.
A beige one.
There's agents in it and spies and such. I didn't really understand what were happening.
He's got a team together
Right.
to go and do some spy shit, and then the person that they get is like, you think your team has the same goals as you? They're working against you, and it's like, oh no, my team's bad. And then he shoots a car.
Right. Okay.
Agent game, because it's a game, you see. Everything's life's a game. Agent game. Next trailer, Deep Water. We talked about this trailer 2 weeks ago. Anna de Armas were getting fingered
More
in the
than
field.
2 weeks ago.
Make up numbers. John Travolta was not in it. Ben Affleck. He was getting fingered in the field.
John Travolta is going to be one of the awards presenters, though, at the Oscars. So that's fun.
Who were?
Fuck knows. Hopefully someone. He flubbed it last time he did it, 10 years ago. Said wrong name.
What did he say?
Do you know...
Is he the one that did... That went 10 years ago. That was 10 years ago. Moonlight. That one.
No, not that. He didn't say... He said that it was the right person, right, who won, but he couldn't say a name. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
It's, do you know Frozen?
Yeah.
One of the women who voices one of the women.
Anna Kendrick.
No.
Is she in Frozen?
No.
Who is it?
Not her.
Frozen? Who's it? Who's actually in Frozen?
Kristen Bell.
Oh, Kristen Bell.
And the other one.
That no one knows.
Yeah.
And he couldn't say the other one that no one knows because he doesn't know it, you see.
Yeah.
Idina Menzel. That one. Yeah, it's hard to see. See? Yeah. Why are we talking about John Travolta? Deep Water. Oh yeah, it basically Ben Affleck's a cook and Ana de Armas is like, yeah, I am sleeping with all these men, but your fucking marriage would be boring if I weren't. And then he's like, what? You go, and then some guy dies in the pool.
Yeah, I had no fucking
It looks
clue.
like Gone Girl, but with more sex.
It looks like Sex Girl, but with more sex.
Yeah, sex girl with
Boy sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gone. Yeah.
Sex boy.
Gone.
Boy girl.
Girl.
Girl boy.
Agents.
Agent team.
Next trailer. Apollo 10 and a half a space-age childhood.
Richard Linklater is a filmmaker.
Film.
Started out in the American Indies.
Yeah.
Made Slacker in 1991.
Slackers.
No, Slacker. Made
Slackers is a good film.
I'm aware. I own it on DVD.
Just DVD.
Yeah. It doesn't have a UK Blu-ray release. I bought it for £1 from Granger Games.
Nice.
Because I traded in my copy of Dead Island.
Oh, you the voodoo
I also
bitch.
bought Batman Arkham Asylum
Nice.
at the same time. Out of the monies.
Very nice.
It's a little brief history lesson of Mr. Pineapple's past life there.
Dive into your life, huh?
Richard Linklater started off in the American Indies. He made Slacker in 1991.
Slackers.
No. Then in 1993 he made Dazed and Confused.
Ooh.
Which stars Ben Affleck, funnily enough. Wonderful, wonderful piece of cinema. And that's the end of that conversation.
Yeah.
He also directed the Before trilogy, Sunrise, Sunset, Midnight. Wonderful pieces of cinema.
Yeah.
With Julie Delpy and Ethan Hawke.
Ethan's Hawke.
Yep. And he's also made other bang films. Everyone Wants Some. He did Boyhood, which won all the Oscars that one year.
Yeah.
But most famously, he made School of Rock in 2003.
Nice. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll.
I quote that film almost daily.
I know.
I'm fond of it.
Yeah.
I'm very fond of it. I could probably quote that entire film.
You like Blackjack?
I love Blackjack. Got his autograph, didn't I?
Yeah, you have. I've seen him live.
I've not, but
No, like
what's
that's
he gonna do?
weird. That's Jack Black, and I don't like seeing him in person.
And I
It seems
mentioned
like
that
top boy.
film for last because Jack Black does the voice in this film.
Does he?
It literally came up in the trailer.
I was like, whoa, they're real people, but got art effect on them.
So yeah,
Or are they drawings?
it's animated.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it film though?
What?
Because it looks like they've filmed scenes but put a weird
Well, what he did
animation
with
layer on top.
He did A Scanner Darkly in the same way. He back to 2006.
Is that film though?
Shut up. So yeah, Luna landings.
Right.
Made an error and they're like, shit, we need a 10.5-year-old to fit in this thing to go moon. Because we dumb.
Who's Jack Black in it then?
He's the young kid.
Oh, is it?
He's doing like a voiceover narration of him as an older boy.
Right, classic. Zachary Levi's in it, right?
I believe so.
Because he looked like Zachary Levi with a weird arm. Oof.
But yeah, I'm there for it.
It does look fun.
Yeah.
You were
set
like
in the
smiling
60s.
throughout all the trailer.
We're smiling for
Yeah, when you looked at me, I'm like...
Why were you looking at me?
Because I like, he loves it, doesn't he?
I love Richard
It
Linklater.
disgusts me.
He's great.
Right.
It's on Netflix in like May, I think.
Yeah.
I'll be watching it.
Yeah.
I've seen one film from this year.
Yep. Next trailer and final trailer. You missed this trailer when we first talked about it. We first talked about it with Seaton
Oh yes.
on the 75th.
Well, it's not that I missed it.
episode.
It's just I refused to watch anything that week.
Yeah. You were a bit, bummed.
Ooh, the fuck is here?
Earthquake, mate. With that.
The wrestler,
Yeah.
John Tenta.
John De Niro. I hate life. Right. Let's talk about this trailer while he comes down. The unbearable weight of massive talent. Red band trailer. So it means there's like swearing in it.
That means they've got an Indian band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it means they've got like guns in it. Because no other trailers allow guns. No, but what did you think? I've already talked about it, so fuck
Yeah, it
you.
looked alright.
You're taking this one. Is that it?
Yeah, it looked alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch it.
It's a Nicolas Cage film where he plays himself and he's like an
An actor
who just goes to be like best mates. Get paid for it.
Yeah, it's like a celebrity appearance at a birthday party kind of thing.
And then US government's like, yeah, he's like fucking drug lord or something. You need to take him down. But he loves Nicolas Cage and he's like, we're best mates, mate. It's like if we got told to kill each other.
I could do that easily.
Easy, yeah.
And you obviously couldn't kill me easy because
I'd get that axe.
your life revolves around me.
That's true.
So, but I could easily just.
How would you do it?
I won't use a weapon. I want to watch the life drain from your eyes.
Strangle him.
I was strangle you a little bit, but a little bit punching. And,
A little bit punching.
yeah,
Yeah.
I want to prolong it.
Like pin me down and just
fucking
gorilla fist me. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been this happy thinking about anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's see what he's doing then.
Yeah, it
shall
looks
we?
alright.
What?
Trailer.
Nice. Stop that one there. Now we are. Can we even see? Am I in it?
Yeah.
We're back. Look who's here.
Got a little producer in the corner.
Yeah. We like to keep our guests on a lower level. So we know the place. I feel like he's 100 mile away.
He's there.
Nah, I've got to lean over Leatherface. Where did we get to? We've done trailers, haven't we?
we've done the very last trailer we watched.
And then he was like, I'm going to make noise upstairs.
Nasty man.
Feels bad, man.
Let's talk some news
Can
then.
they hear me over here?
Yeah.
I fucking up. Yeah. We don't really need to hear you, do we?
I'm just lurking about.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
How's
I'm
things?
alright. Not bad.
Not bad.
But,
What do you mean, what's with that? That's a bit rude, isn't it?
just asking what the deal is.
Got bored, so I cut most of it off.
That's a shame.
Oh yeah, he's had a haircut, hasn't he?
See, dickhead.
I'll have less of that violence.
I told him I loved him earlier and he said it back and you were just like, I don't like my own brother.
I was like, no, not doing that.
Sound like something you'd say.
Yeah, proper. Not by you, though. The other one.
You're looking at the door like he's coming down.
I looked at the camera, like dramatic look at
No,
camera.
Stop trying to be an actor.
Right, news. Sean Levi. Is that his name, or is it Sean Levy?
It's Levy, I think.
Yeah? What do you think?
Elvy.
Levi.
Yeah, Sean Levi.
Yeah.
He's directing Deadpool 3.
I know. It's not a great fit.
What's he done? He did...
At the Adam Project.
yeah, and
Free Guy.
Yeah.
Cheaper by the Dozen 1 and 2. Starring Eugene Levy in number 2.
Oh, are they related?
Pink Panther 1 and 2. Real Steel.
The Pink Panther... No, I'm
the Dan Berger one. And Night at the Museums.
Oh,
So he's
all
got
three of them.
He's done a lot of family films.
That kind...
It just lets me think that Deadpool's going to be PG-13 now.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I get that. What do you think? You like Night at the Museum?
That museum's fucking awesome.
I like the first one.
Number 2's fucking awesome because it's got Amy Adams in as a mannequin.
Rami Malek's in that film.
Yeah.
Plays a pharaoh. Say this every time.
How many is there?
3.
5. There's 2 spin-offs.
I feel
Day
like
at the
I've
museum.
I
And
can't remember whether I've watched all 3 or just 1 and 2. I think it's just 1 and 2.
Number 3's got a plain woman in.
Plain Woman.
Is that number 3?
No, it's number 2.
Number 2's
Amelia
got...
Earhart, Amy Adams. Come on, man.
What's number 3?
Number 3
Is that one with Rami Malek
Tomb
in?
of the Dragon Emperor.
Moving on now. You're being
No,
silly.
it's got Dan Stevens plays like Lancelot or King Arthur or something, and there's the dragon in it maybe.
To
Or
the old
some
die
kinda-
and...
Yeah, there's a big meteor.
Does the tablet lose power? The tablet of Arrakesh.
It's there's something to do with summer, and they're all gonna die maybe. And it's got Genghis Khan in, and there's a big head that says like bubblegum or something all the time.
Yeah.
You know.
And then Robin Williams is like, it's in that last film.
And then he dies.
Yeah, dies, dead.
In the film.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think he actually does die, doesn't he?
No, he's dead in real life, yeah. And Teddy Roosevelt is dead.
Right, moving on. Spider-Man No Way Home. Do you see some concept art that got released? Did you see it? Did you see it? It was a different design of lizard. Looked more like a lizard. But then we were like, nah, he looked like an amazing Spider-Man, so we had to keep it like that. But then my question is, why does Electro look different than Cunt?
I'm pleased for you.
Also, they was gonna have like a Tony Stark moment with Norman, and he makes a new glider, and it's got the broken mask on the front, which it looks pretty cool.
Okay.
But it'd be like with Stark tech, and
Okay.
But
I'd be down for that.
yeah, the glider did look pretty cool,
Yeah.
and it's obviously like the comic books with his mask on the front.
Yeah.
You seen No Way Home? Nice.
I was like, don't ask me, because I don't.
It's good. It's good though.
Shang-Chi had some concept art. Deadpool was in it. You know, in the bit where they battle, Abomination battles, it was Deadpool instead of Abomination earlier on.
Well,
That would have been weird.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially if it was against Wong. What would have been the point?
Don't ask me.
Oh, the guy.
Craven,
What's he up to?
the Hunter film, adds Christopher Abbott.
Don't know that is.
Neither do I. Apparently he's from some like random like teenager TV show.
Is he in Vikings?
No. As the foreigner. I didn't like that. Didn't like that.
The word foreigner in the face, John. You watch?
It was apparently a Craven villain. Even though Craven's a villain.
Yeah, I saw that in this Craven the Hunter film, they're having him as the
Good guy.
yeah. It's fucking bollocks. Sony, it's fucking Sony.
Well, I'm guessing Morbius is the good guy, right?
Fucking
But has Craven been an anti-hero before?
not really.
Because Morbius has, hasn't he?
Yeah, but
And Venom has.
Yeah, but Venom's shit.
Alright then. What do you think about this sexy knees? They can't even see knees.
No,
Come on. Take pants off.
Stand up and take pants off for the viewers. Oh, mate.
So why don't you have a mask stand?
Yeah.
Like a normal household.
Just put it over the mic.
This guy.
Just take the foamy bit off.
Yeah, that's your muffle.
That's your muffle.
That's your muffle.
That's your muffle, yeah.
What do you think? You like Craven? Big lion man.
I don't really like. I know he's in the TV show.
And he's like, I'm a Russian Craven. Yeah.
It's always like.
Yeah.
But I don't really remember him. I remember him existing, but I don't remember what his character's like. Or...
Good. the Penguin series has been 100% confirmed now.
Is this
Colin.
Oh.
Apparently they're doing an Arkham Asylum series as well.
Okay.
I think it's just like a sitcom in Arkham Asylum.
Laugh track in background.
Yeah.
But it's just all in someone's head.
He wrote it. You hadn't seen the Batman, so...
Oh, have you not?
He's supposed to be coming with us, wasn't he? And then he was like, oh...
No.
Be moving shit.
Yeah.
He's always moving shit, this guy.
It's fucking annoying.
You a moving man.
Getting
Men with them.
getting his own house, though. Content house. Team 10. References. Yeah, so that's fun. Dead people. Dead people. Maybe some of them are deaf.
Who's first?
It is Mike Cross. Do you know Mike Cross? Who is he, mate? What you got for us?
Guitarist, co-founder of the alt-rock band Sponge.
Sponge.
Sponge. Died age 57.
You ever heard of Sponge?
No.
You?
No.
You've never heard of Sponge? Why are we talking about him then?
We talk about
If
loads
no
of
one-
people I don't know. I don't know. Craven is.
What?
What?
You don't know who Sponge is?
Sponge.
Play one of the songs.
Nope.
Let's get copy striked. Copy striked.
Can we copy strike PewDiePie?
Yeah.
Good.
It's because we're Swedish and he's not.
That's a bold claim.
Hot take. I've been throwing all the hot takes out this episode.
Have you?
You seen the ObiWan trailer?
I watched like the first 20 seconds of it.
Did you get to the da-da-da-da?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I saw him looking for his binoculars at the little...
Yeah, rubbing his knees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dirty, innit?
I don't know.
Why? Nah, I can't be having
doing
this.
Something else, and I was like...
Too much Tatooine.
I was like... I need to get back to what I was doing. I can't remember what I was doing.
He's got more important things to do.
I'm busy, man.
You got the other one up?
Yeah.
Talking bullshit.
Yes, I have.
Nice. Who was it? Emilio?
Say his name then.
Emilio...
Estevez.
No.
That's the first name.
Delgado.
Yep. Emilio Ernest Delgado. Born May 8th, 1940.
Ooh, that's a long time ago.
Was an American actor and singer best known for his role as Louis, the fix-it shop owner on the children's television series Sesame Street, which he joined in 1971, 2 years obviously after Sesame Street debuted, as you all know.
Yeah.
And he remained with them until his contract weren't renewed in 2016. Because they retooled everything, they were a bit more child friendly, because they had a bunch of old fuckers in it.
Yeah.
And they're like,
So is that like 30 years? 30 plus years of... What the hell? That's a long time, isn't it?
For them puppets, yeah. Working all that time. Disgusting.
yeah, what else is
Did he play Big Bird?
And an episode of Police Story, the 1970s detective show. not the Jackie Chan film. No, we didn't play Big Bird.
Not big enough.
No. Just in a bunch of shit. In Elmo Saves Christmas, used to have that on tape, didn't I?
Elmo touched people.
Elmo touched people, yes. And a lot of episodes of Law and Order.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How many?
In the game Red Dead Redemption 2,
Who's he play?
Del Lobos and the local pedestrian population.
Nice.
Also in Red Dead Online as Alfredo Montez. Now let's see how he died at aged 81.
Got shot.
He got shot by Big Bird.
By a cowboy. Dressed as Big Bird.
He had multiple myeloma, which is a type of cancer.
Hey.
R.I.P.
Ripperoo.
Sesame Street's awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Who's your favourite Sesame?
I like Grover.
Yeah?
Yeah, Grover's awesome.
Is he the bin one?
No, that's Oscar the Grouch.
Who's Grover?
Grover, right. The year's 1985 and Elmo debuts.
Yeah.
And the popularity of a lot of the OG Sesame Street characters declines because that little red cunt.
Yeah.
One of those is Grover. He's a blue boy.
Yeah. Oh, God.
What have you just got up there, mate?
Look at that.
Grover, yeah, he thinks he can fly and stuff. He's fucking awesome. He's like a superhero at points as well. He's in the film Follow That Bird, which is a Sesame Street film from 1985, and it's amazing. It's good because Elmo's not in it.
It's like a blue Elmo.
It's fucking Grover and it's fucking awesome. I will have less from you, please. I'd like Bert and Ernie as well.
Yeah.
I like the Count.
Are they a gay
and I
couple?
like they might be. And I like the Count, and I like Big Bird. And I like.
Seems like you like all
I
of
like
them
Cookie.
apart from
I
Elmo.
like Cookie Monster.
Yeah. You like cookies.
There's loads more that I like, but I'll not name them.
Name one more.
Snuffleupagus.
Nice. Well, it's not a sexy news podcast if we don't talk about Rust, is it?
It's not.
So,
That's not why I'm here. To
Yeah.
talk about the Rust news.
the Rust saga continues.
Oh no, get me out.
So, previously on the Rust saga, the father of the dead,
the husband.
the husband of the dead,
Yeah, was like fucking angry towards Alec Baldwin. Me, I'm going to sue him.
yeah,
Alec Baldwin has responded, claiming
diss track.
the Rust lawsuits are motivated by money. Dum dum dum.
What? Motivated by money?
Jesus.
He's saying
So-
they don't care about
Yeah.
Alnia Hutchinson.
Oh, right.
They
Saying,
care
yeah,
about that hot cheddar that's in my back pocket.
So he's basically saying her husband don't care about her, he just
Yeah.
wants money.
Also, he's explained why he did not check the gun before firing again,
Can't be arsed.
claiming it's the job of the armourer and the prop people.
Nice.
I'm just a producer on the film who put my money into it / acts in it. I have no right to be checking this gun that I will be firing at these people. Alec Baldwin, man. And then some more news came out.
Yeah?
Apparently,
Double news.
Alec Baldwin pushed to finish Rust to honour Alnia Hutchins' memory and talent. This was prior to the husband coming out and filing like a wrongful death lawsuit and stuff. He apparently convinced his castmates and wounded director Joel Souza to finish the film prior to that wrongful lawsuit coming out against him.
Now is he going to delay the release of the film?
So,
Weird though, isn't it?
you know,
We really need to finish this film to...
I've put too much money into it.
Oh god.
So,
Sounds like he's motivated by money.
This guy gets it. That's a hot take from a hot boy right there.
Oh.
He's your brother, mate. That's weird.
Well,
He's done weird stuff.
to him.
Physically. Stick your dick in him.
No.
Not too far.
Weirdo,
You
aren't
stuck his dick in you. Yeah, so I imagine in the next week, month, year, we will have many, many more Rust updates.
Rusty
And if it ever
boys.
comes out, we'll watch it and be like, I wonder if that's the scene where he shot her.
Yeah.
Like that.
I think they should make it like the old James Bond games, where you shoot the camera and then the blood comes down, and then it just cuts to another scene.
What I think they should do is, right, use all the footage they've got now to make the Rust thing, right? When they get to that scene, it cuts to them as real people and it becomes like a murder mystery documentary.
Yeah.
You know
Do we get to see the death?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. And then that's when everyone's like cut, because they had to shout cut, otherwise camera operator will still be rolling. You know.
So it will exist on film.
Yeah, because they were
Yeah.
filming, right? Yeah.
Because you wouldn't have just shot it.
At her.
Yeah, but they would. Was he not practicing?
I don't
Because
think
he got
so.
her to stand in, didn't he? So maybe it was a rehearsal. But he shouldn't have. You
Either
don't
way,
shoot the gun in rehearsal.
no. And either way, they do record a lot of rehearsals as well.
Yeah, true.
So after Alec Baldwin dies, there'll be like a big documentary about it. Then.
The truth, the hidden secret behind Alec Baldwin's billion-making film Rust.
That's a way too long title. That.
Oscar-winning.
Don't like that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And it's produced by the Anya Hutchins Trust, which has come out recently to fund underprivileged cinematographers in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it'll have like a clip of her getting shot, and then Alec Baldwin like snickering in the background with like the most evil fashion ever.
And
Oh,
just at that point, he grew a little twirly mustache just to twirl it.
The camera like pan onto him, and he'll be like, "Finally, my plans have solved."
Are we making this
I
documentary?
feel like we're making it.
But we'll not show that until the end of the documentary. So,
Oh, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10 episodes of... And then boom.
Then we can
Twirly mustache.
put like a rewind effect on. But what you didn't see. Anyway. See what happened to Ryan Coogler the other day?
Didn't he get arrested for attempted robbery or armed robbery or something?
There was someone robbed a bank,
Yeah.
and then apparently Ryan Coogler looked like this person, so they
Why was that?
so they arrested Ryan Coogler, thinking it was this.
And why was that?
Listen, I don't know, mate.
And why was that?
Racist America.
Racist America. Why? What does Ryan Coogler look like?
Just a guy.
Looks like a guy. Oh. Will fit the profile of a bank robber.
Apparently so, according to them police people.
What was the profile of the bank robber?
Ryan Coogler.
Ryan Coogler.
Yeah.
That's what the
He had,
APB was.
he had a name badge on.
I am Ryan Coogler.
My name is Ryan Coogler.
I'm Ryan Coogler, director of Black Panther.
Yeah.
I have fallen on hard times since Chadwick's death.
Yep. But yeah, he got arrested, and he like, what? Yeah, that happens.
Yeah. So it's madness, isn't it?
Yeah.
Proper. It's crazy.
Right.
And it's 2022. You think, come on, lads. Let's not. But they do.
They can't help themselves, can they?
Some people can't now.
But imagine if it weren't Ryan Coogler and if it was just like a random African American who doesn't have like the money or like the I'm Ryan Coogler, I make Marvel films.
Yeah.
Google me, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Straight to prison.
Yeah.
You don't get to see trial for 2 years, if that.
Nice, isn't it?
Crazy. It's crazy.
Anthony Starr saga continues.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. He just basically got charged and he's got a suspended sentence.
For his Alicante assault?
Yeah. It was... I think it might have... Because it was in a bar, wasn't it? Because he's filming something over there. And they said, like, he was defending someone. And then it got a bit out of hand and then he punched some guy in the nose and, like, smashed a glass on his head.
When in Alicante, you know, do as the Alicantians do. Let's have a siesta.
Anthony Starr is... Yeah.
And Alicante's a place in Spain.
I also know that.
Oh, yeah. That's... do you think he'll get any backlash?
Do we know who he hit? Was it like a cast member then, or just a general?
I think it was
populace?
just a general
Right.
guy. Do you want me to have a look?
No, I don't care that much.
Do you think he'll get any backlash?
No.
No?
No. It's not like he shot a cinematographer.
No, but he's
Beat up a general public.
yeah.
We all have
Just
urges.
claim that guy's just in it for the money.
Yeah, he's in it. The lawsuits are all about the money, and we just want to carry on for our Nurchins. That's what Anthony Starr says on his next interview.
I love Anthony Starr. I think he's a great actor. And a great puncher. And a glasser.
Though he did glass someone.
Yeah, he did.
So, a bit worse than a punch, innit?
Yeah. So he'll go to prison for 2 years if he does out bad when he's crazy. Alicante prison as well.
It's Alicante fever, isn't it?
Be like Prison Break season 3 when they're in Panama.
Yeah.
You ever been to Alicante?
No.
Why are you asking me?
I don't know where you are anymore. Why is J.K. Rowling a cunt?
Right. She don't like trans people, right? As we know. It's well documented.
Yeah.
Right.
Great. Is that it?
I've not finished. I'm just getting the...
Yeah, you're getting it up.
Where is she? There she
Go on
is. In Scotland, there's been a bill put into government, to change some, which would make it easier for trans people to change genders.
Right.
Right? And J.K. Rowling came out and was just being very, very mean and nasty and cuntish on Twitter on International Women's Day as well. That was. So yeah, she's just a bit of a cunt, and I hate her, and people still love her and laud her, and I'm like, and she's not a good writer.
And the films are still getting made.
Yeah, and the games, and all that jazz.
There'll probably be something else come out from her soon as well. She'll probably say something bad today, because
You were saying that like he's planned something.
no, it's,
She'll probably die today.
no, she'll end up saying something bad because
You've hacked her Twitter account.
you know to tell people. No, because she's Labour and leader of the Labour Party's come out to say that trans women are women. So.
Ah, yeah, she's not gonna like that. She's not gonna like that.
She's now a Tory. Nice. What a fucking dickhead. Especially when most of her fan base are in...
I thought you were going to say most of her fan base are transsexual. But there is a lot of LGBT...
That's what I mean. That's what I'm trying to say.
Fans and stuff.
But they still love her. Because she wrote some books.
Shit books.
You read them?
Read part of one.
Which one?
That's
Number 2.
Yeah.
Or one. One of them, I don't fucking know.
What were you
Harry
saying?
Potter were in it.
Yeah. What did he do?
Fucking tranny bastard.
Clipping that. That's going to be in the little clip before the actual episode starts.
Yeah, that's what Harry Potter said.
I mean, if you do have a little clip before the episode starts, you should have it when Leatherface turns
around.
Yeah.
Because he don't like the foreigners.
He don't. Why Disney cunts? This is what he gave me to work with. Doing plan, just put J.K. Rowling cunt and Disney cunt.
Disney as a company have recently given a lot of money to a lot of politicians who are trying to get a bill into government there, which means people in schools cannot use the words like gay and all this stuff in relation to like people who are actually gay and all that. And like people are like, what being cunts for though? You know, and then their like CEO put out like a fucking...
Why are we doing that from a point of trying to protect kids
Yeah,
from
they're like,
bullying?
oh no, they're doing it as like gay people are bad.
What?
And it's like ridiculous. And like let me just find the tweet that.
So they're trying to ban the word gay from schools.
Yeah, all them kind of things. Let me just see what because he put out a really just ridiculous.
Who, Bob?
Yeah, I'm sure it was
Big boy Bob.
It might
I
not.
saw Mark Hamill tweeted just gay. Then Ben Shapiro and we're like, can't be saying gay, mate. You're like, shut up, Ben. We're gonna have a Jedi fight soon.
I don't think Ben Shapiro's a Jedi.
He's...
Sif, innit?
What? What are you saying?
What?
Called him a Sith.
Is that because he's Jewish? Star Wars with Jewish characters. What's your opinion on Star Wars Episode 1?
What? What?
You know, everyone knows, don't shy away.
No, I don't know.
Flyy boy with big nose.
Fly boy.
Anakin! That guy. It's like he's not even watched Episode 1.
Yeah. What's his name now?
I don't know. That's what his name
That's
is.
gonna wind me up.
Big Flyy boy with big nose.
Yeah, I
And
know
he
what
goes,
you mean.
Anakin!
Yeah. But it's got a name.
What's his name?
We'll find out.
Watto.
There you go. Watto.
It is. I thought you were going to say something stupid.
So,
Right. It is.
Accept them cookies, mate.
Yeah.
your protections run out, mate.
Fuck off. Give you my protection.
So I'm just going to read this article because, yeah.
You do that, mate.
In the wake of controversy over Disney's quiet response to Florida's Don't Say Gay legislation, as well as a report that the company has given money to all of the bill's sponsors, CEO Bob Chapek expressed Disney's unwavering commitment to the
Chapek?
LGBTQ plus community.
I thought it was Bob Iger.
He's left.
Another Bob's taken over.
In a company-wide email obtained by
Same
Variety,
guy.
the email
Just
reads,
got a wig on.
in terms of our communities, we are and will continue to be a leader in supporting organisations that champion diversity. The memo reads, in 2021 we provided nearly $3 million to support the work of LGBTQ plus organisations, and we have a long history of supporting important events like Pride parades. The memo comes just days after Disney grew criticism for its soft stance on the Don't Say Gay bill, which would limit discussions of sexual orientation and gender identity in school. They did donate money to all the sponsors of the bill, and yeah.
That don't mean anything though if you tweet, oh, no, we support it. You don't like Disney, do you?
No, and then they put out a statement last week saying the biggest impact we can have in creating a more inclusive world is through the inspiring content we produce, the welcoming culture we create here, and the diverse community organisations we support, including those representing the LGBTQ plus community.
We're doing it for the content. Come on.
And like all the
can relate.
there's widespread disappointment across the company among the employees, you know, because let's face it, they're cunts, aren't they? And a lot of people have come out saying, you know, I'm a gay. This is bad. You know?
Yeah.
And like they cut loads of gay scenes from films and all this, like Disney and stuff.
Have they? On Disney Plus.
Just from general releasing sometimes, but also they've done it all for like in the Saudi things, haven't they, and stuff. So they can release films in Saudi Arabia and all this. And
yeah, but in Eternals, there's that one gay man.
Yeah, and he's
kisses a gay.
Yeah, and it's not in
The
Saudi Arabia.
Cut.
Yeah. And they've done a lot of shady shit, and they're just cunts. I fucking hate them.
That's what happens.
They own like half the world now, though.
So do we. It's Disney and Mr. Pineapple's Wonder Hour. That's what makes up the world.
You haven't been paying for no, don't say gay politicians, have you?
Nah,
I just don't like the Jews.
But he loves Watto.
Well, Watto's awesome, mate. But it's mad. Like, if that comes into fruition, there's going to be so many children who are going to be afraid of, like, speaking.
Gay people.
No, not of gay people. That's worse than anything I've ever said. Like, there needs to be open discussion about it from an early age.
Mm.
You know, if people are feeling however they're feeling, you know. And it's just ridiculous. Fuck Disney, man. Just fuck Disney. Fuck J.K. Rowling. Fuck them all. Put them all in a fucking bus and push it into an ocean.
Push the bus.
Two Bobs and J.K. Rowling.
Same person, mate. Same person.
We haven't seen them both in the same room.
Not personally.
Would you rather be boiled alive or, like, fired alive?
Boiled
Cooked.
alive.
If you were going to get cooked alive,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
would you rather get, like, spit roasted? Or,
Spit roasted.
or like, boiled? Big boiling pan.
Baked
In
or
water.
boiled?
Baked or boiled?
But spit roasting and baked, is it?
Slow roast.
Burning.
Burn.
Would you rather be roasted or
Roasted in what, like a giant oven? Or
just fire?
just fire?
Just
like
fire.
chucked on a fire?
Yeah, but you have to stay there. Can't get up and walk out.
Like,
Or-
imagine you're a witch and you're tied to
Yeah.
the like.
Would I
post
rather
and-
be chucked into a boiling cauldron of water
Mm.
or burnt
Yeah.
at the stake?
Yeah,
Probably burnt at
basically.
the stake.
Yeah, same.
That's what we said.
It's a bit stupid to be boiled. Hurt more, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's a shit question then, isn't
I
it?
feel like it's a bit more instantaneous. You know, the death, the fire.
Yeah.
Well, because it'd burn off all your nerve endings, so you'd only feel pain for about a few seconds, and then after that you'd just like slowly.
And then you
Ow.
you put your deer skull on, and you get your crossbow out, and you go on the hunt.
Now, first you got a tweet from J.K. Rowling's account. Then you go on the hunt.
Tranny hunt.
You're the worst, you.
Why am I the worst?
Jesus. Stuff you've said on this podcast. Last bit of news. The Monsters. You know the Monsters?
Yeah.
Rob Zombie's Monsters has been officially rated PG, which is good for you.
It is good for me because that's what it should be.
You didn't want, like, Devil's Reject Monsters.
I didn't want Rob Zombie
Monsters.
but I'm getting Rob Zombie monsters. But
Got a big moustache, though.
yeah,
You're like, at least got a big moustache.
yeah, that's true.
Do you like Monsters?
I know it exists, but I don't know what it is.
It's a sitcom from the 60s.
Right.
About a monster family.
Yeah, Herman Monsters, Frankenstein's monster,
Yeah.
Lily Monsters, vampire, Grandad Monsters, vampire, Eddie, he's a little werewolf, and they have just a normal niece who's a human.
I see. Did they release? Because I know they announced that. Did they release some pictures of it recently as well?
They did
'Cause
a
I
few
think I
few
saw
weeks
the-
back, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, mate.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about how bad it's going to be.
Do you think?
Yeah, I do think.
Do you think it's going to be bad? Why?
Because he don't make good films.
Yeah, but he's got to make it. Has he made a comedy? Is it going to be a It's going to be
It's not be a comedy. It's a sitcom.
Yeah. So has he made a comedy before?
No.
He might be really funny.
Maybe that's his niche.
Mm.
He just hasn't realised it until then.
Maybe.
He made someone laugh this one time when he was like, you know what? I should do more of this. News done. Big pineapple.
You can't even see the t-shirt.
Big pine. It's because you've come.
Oh, I know.
Oh, that's what we're doing.
No, that's that way.
That's what you're doing for Rest Up Podcast now. You're standing.
With my hands on my hips.
Yes, I don't know why.
It's just the way it happened.
Yeah. You can sit
Natural
down if you want.
position.
You sit down.
I don't want to, no.
Alright then.
No, I'm going to.
Big Pineapple is Texas Chainsaw Massacre, obviously. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, sorry. We're going to be reviewing the Orig and the Netflix one that came out not so long back.
Sequel. It's almost a remake versus original.
Yeah, it's like a remake and an original and a bad film.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shall I get some stats up?
Yeah.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Obviously, Sexy Knees is with us. He's watched the Netflix one, but not the original.
You need to watch it, man. It's hot shit.
I think I watched it a long time ago. I do like if I went back and if I watched it now, I'd be like, I've seen this before, but I can't really remember what happened specifically in it.
I like that picture.
Apart from like the famous scenes in it, obviously.
What famous scenes? Describe them to
When
us.
she's running away at the end, and then she gets in the back of the car, and he's like going mad with a chainsaw.
Chainsaw dance. Nice. You passed the test. This film was released in 1974. That's olden times. You want to know what it's got on IMDb?
7.5.
He's not happy. He knows. It's got 89 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
3 out of 5 on Common Sense.
They don't have common sense, it would seem.
86% like this film on Google.
There you go. Just trust Google.
Budget. No, direct first, don't we? Toby. Is it Toby or is it Tobe?
Toby.
Toby Hooper. What a boy.
R.I.P.
Budget $140,000 US.
Not a lot of dollary dues, that.
No, more than like £12, like you said though. And the box office, it got 30.9 million.
That's a lot of money.
It was the most successful independent film of the time until Halloween came out 4 years later.
Crazy. That is a big
And
profit. Isn't
Halloween probably wouldn't have been made if this film didn't come out. So,
it? Yeah, fuck you.
John Carpenter.
Oh, let's get a live on. Oh no, I hung up on it. No, I didn't. Judge Fudge is ringing us live from the podcast. Hello.
Oh no, are you for real?
Yeah, you're live on the podcast. Hello.
Hello there.
Liam's also here. Saxony,
Hi.
sorry.
Hi.
What do you want? Would you rather be boiled alive or like burnt at a stake?
Probably burn at the stake.
Yeah,
It's the correct choice.
yeah, we've all gone for burnt because boiled alive's a bit weird, isn't it? You get all bubbly,
Yeah.
your
It's a
skin
nice
falls
stew,
off.
though.
What
Yeah,
would you rather have, Dad? I don't think he's listening. Dad,
you can ask your dad if he's all right. Here we go. Getting
would you
some.
rather be boiled alive or burned at the stake?
I don't think he's going to answer. That's my prediction.
He's thinking.
He's thinking.
Burnt at the stake, he
Yeah,
says.
yeah, right
Yeah.
answer. You see,
It's
He said
unanimous,
it'd
isn't
be
it?
quicker.
I don't think people are going to say boiled alive.
It'd take too long.
It'd be weird, wouldn't it? Get melty skin.
Okay. Can I say what I did call to say? I don't know if it's podcast.
No, probably not. I'm going to hang up now.
I'll just message it you then.
Thank you for joining.
Have fun, guys.
Hung up. I just hung up. That's enough of that. Right. A little interval there. Right, who's going first?
You go first.
But it's your film.
You go first.
Alright.
It's nice to get your take on it, you know?
So, I love the intro. The pictures of the melty flesh and the horrible flesh and the skeletons and the flesh. It was freaky. But it's cool how it's like just slow, like horrible flesh. Freaked me out a bit though. I like how the hitchhiker. What's his actual name? Does he have a name?
He's just called Hitchhiker in this.
Yeah, I like how he takes pictures of them. He's got a little Polaroid camera. That actor is really good. That character is really good. One of my favourites out of the villains. Probably. I can't say that. He'll kill me. No, but yeah, it's just really menacing and weird.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. And he's so like. He starts off like kind of kind, and then he's just manipulative, and then he cuts a disabled man, and
He cuts his own hand first.
yeah, he does. He's like obsessed with knives. And he's like, "Ooh, knife me!"
No, you shouldn't use the gun to kill the cows. The hammer's better.
Yeah, I was gonna say the next note is a cow killing conversation. It's just really freaky and
And they talk
real.
about head cheese.
Yeah, they do talk about it. Do you know
like
what
head cheese?
I don't know what head cheese is.
It's just like weird gelatin meat thing.
Made out of someone's head.
It's head cheese from like boiling a skull
Oh, right. I
and
see.
stuff.
Right.
If you were to Google head cheese, you'd be like, that looks not nice.
I'm going to have a look at it.
Seth Rollins' penis.
I've done that before.
But no, yeah, that was just the conversations between
Yeah.
them were really real and not nice. Head cheese, man. You seen it?
Dish.
Head cheese. Yeah, it's an actual thing. Cause I like how it's described, because he describes it as, oh, it looks horrible, but if you taste it, you'll like it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. That obviously relates to the cannibalism in the film. It's just, it's wrote really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It don't look very nice, but I bet it wouldn't taste that bad.
Yeah. Obviously not for you, vegetable.
It's
aren't
got a
you?
lot of gelatin though.
True.
Hmm.
It's a
It's
bit
like
like a
pork-
terrine, isn't it?
Pork pie, mate, without the pastry and just loads of gelatin. Weird. Anyway, I really like Franklin. You don't.
I think he's just a cunt, but that's me.
The actor's really good who plays him.
No, yeah.
And the character I thought was really good. I feel proper sorry for him.
I think he's
She's
just
convinced
annoying.
him to come on this thing,
And it's
and
like,
then they're just bullying him.
yeah, I'd
So he's
bully
in a
him
wheelchair.
too. Bully the paraplegic. It used to be a popular 70s game.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What would you do?
Not believe it.
But it's a
Right
very
answer.
popular 70s game.
What if you're in 1970s? What would you do then?
Probably like buy a few houses and then become a millionaire because prices just increase on houses and young people can't afford to buy them anymore. But you know, that's a different conversation, I guess.
He's real, isn't he? This kid. I like how they just blast light through the windows in the filmmaking process to make it look like they're driving, but you can't see anything out the windows because it's just blinding light. It's a really nice looking film in a horrible, dirty looking
nasty.
way.
It's nasty.
But it looks really, it's yeah, you know, like other horror films that we might be talking about later, just looks
shit.
too clean
Yeah,
and
this
too
is
polished.
dirty.
This just looks weird.
Rancid.
Yeah.
Because it were.
But it's beautiful in that way. Because it's different to anything else, really. The way it looks and the setting.
Would you say it looks like a place you don't want to be in, whereas it is a place you don't want to be in, whereas a newer film might make a place that looks like
Yeah.
a place you don't want to be in.
Yeah.
Things just look too polished now. Like, they've all got that weird gloss over it. Like, if you're in a scary orphanage, make it look like a scary orphanage. Know what I mean?
Chainsaw.
How do you make a scary orphanage look scary?
Having a kid being raped.
I knew he'd say something. I just...
Jesus, man. I like how they have the tree that has all like kind of like trophies from the the victims and stuff, and I like the graveyard of cars that they've hidden away, and it's just little cool things like that. That's all around the house.
Yeah.
Characters, fucking idiots, but you know, if you saw that, you'd be like, nah, probably shouldn't go up to his house, should I? You gonna say something there, mate?
No.
I think you are.
Nice.
I like the little swing bench outside the house.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah. The hallway, obviously famous. Just that first shot of where you know he's going to come from. And it's just, it's eerie and nice. I love how the house is kind of like, to me, especially the room with all the feathers and the chicken, it kind of felt like a trap kind of thing. So it lured people in there, and then the chicken set off and like, there's a fucking guy in here, kill him. But it just, all the rooms in the house feel like traps and stuff, and we've gone down.
No.
We're a bit, it's getting a bit darker, you know. Getting a bit more.
We're alright, it's because we're talking about horror films.
Yeah, getting spooker.
I'm not getting blinded.
I mean, I'm still getting pumped in the face by that cunt.
I love to pump you in the face. He's a menacing boy. Leatherface.
He's imposing, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's big and hulking.
Yeah. But he's not too big and like the generic horror villain who's just invincible and takes everything. Yeah. He's just menacing, and it's the deaths have been so, well, the first death is so brutal when he's just like bang, clonk, bang again.
I like when he's twitching.
Yeah. It's just, it's good. It's real and horrible and nice.
He likes that one, doesn't he?
I do. Obviously, the hook scene. I think that's the one that people know the most.
In terms of the deaths, yeah, for sure.
I like how we get like little glimpses. Well, I think we only get one of like humanizing Leatherface. You know, when he's killed the two, and then he goes and sits on that chair, and he's like got his head in his hands. He's like getting emotional. I'm like, what's happening here? Actually humanising big weird serial killers that wear masks. It's good. And then I've gone straight to the chase scene because I was just enjoying the film. I mean, obviously in between that Franklin dies and we're getting chased through the woods and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The chase scene's really just fun in a horrible way, and it just feels like, well, the actress actually feels to me like she was running for her life. Like it was. It almost seemed like they didn't tell her that were going to happen and we were going to chase you with a chainsaw, and it was just like action, and she's like, "What's that? Oh shit!"
I think even if you did get told that, I think there's like a kind of, I don't want to say primal terror, but like, well, maybe after this film, but like when you hear a chainsaw revving in a film or like a game or anything like that,
You're
yeah,
like,
like-
oh shit.
yeah,
Yeah. And how kind of like run and gun film process this seems like.
Oh yeah, they only had one chainsaw and it were real.
Danger. I like the broom man, who's obviously the father, and I like the scene where he just says like, "Oh, he's going to get the car or whatever," and he just leaves the door open. And it's just like that eerie, like he could appear at any second. Oh, he's good.
And then he comes back with his burlap sack.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And that horrible, like you said, the transition of him going from he's going to help this woman to he's gonna fuck her up. And he starts hitting her with a broom. And he's like, ha ha ha, smacks her over the head with a broom. And he's like, yeah, I thought you were gonna, do naughty things. But he didn't. 'Cause it's not that sort of film. So you got excited though.
it's not the hills of art. Is it?
No. I like how the chair that they tie her to has arms on it. So it's an armchair. I like it. Funny. And then I got confused why the grandpa was still alive, because he looks dead, very dead. But then he like sucks blood out of the thing and he's like, there he is onto it. Like he looks proper dead, doesn't he? Yeah, like proper.
Looks like that. Have you seen that video of that like 110-year-old Indian man?
No, I don't know why I went yet, but no.
I think he's like the oldest person alive at the minute, but he just looks like
Do you think he drinks blood and goes woo?
maybe that's the secret to his youth or his extended life. He don't look very youthful. That's for sure.
The scene where she's still at the dinner table is when she gets consciousness back, and then we're all sat around the dinner table. Basically, Resident Evil 7, yeah, I was like, fuckers. Just took that straight out there, didn't they? Nice. But it is fun. And it's just a really nice scene that where they're all going proper insane and the shots on her eyeballs is just terror, mate. Terror. You can see terror in her eyes and she's like, I'm scared. It's really nice. It's just a nice looking film, isn't it? I like the lampshade that's made out of face lampshade. Would you ever cut a person's face off?
No.
Oh, a bit boring. The bucket hammer scene, that's really good because just chucking a hammer at her head. But the old man, who goes, he's a bit weak, isn't he? 'Cause he's old.
He's not had enough blood that day.
No, he hasn't. And they're like, let Grandpa kill her. And then he picks up hammer and he's like, he's not going, he used all his energy to go, and he's just kind of chucking this hammer at her head, and it's fun. And when he's like getting her down in that bucket, I'm like, yeah. Good acting. Yeah, and obviously the end where you do all the chasey shit and the way you dance with a chainsaw and he's like, ooh, I'm Leatherface. I liked all of it then. I think that's
Is there anything that she didn't like?
Oh, we'll get onto them.
Oh, alright.
It's like
Sorry.
he's not even.
He's been on the podcast before. Me,
Yeah, what did you like?
it's just visceral from the get-go.
Oh yeah, visceral. I like
Just
that
in your
word.
face. Franklin's a great character, even if I think he's a cunt. But it's because the actor was very method. Because he was a cunt, like when they weren't shooting as well.
Oh
Because
right,
of the
nice.
character, so no one on the cast liked
I
him.
thought you meant he like made himself disabled.
No, he didn't.
So method.
So
Chucked himself downstairs before.
Gunnar
filming.
Hansen was happy on the day that he got to kill him. It's like, that means he's not coming to set anymore. Bye bye. The Hitchhiker's a great character. I love the entire scene with him in the van.
Yeah, it's really nice. And how they blasted the windows with light.
I like the way it just ramps up, like, because we know we're watching a horror film. It's called Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but it's just been,
Sitcom, mate.
you know, and I like the progression. It gets darker and darker and weirder. They're talking about the cow. They're taking other pictures. They're cutting his own hand. They're slicing up a fucking invalid.
Yeah.
You know. I'm fond of it. They eat the barbecue.
They do.
They eat the barbecue, unsuspecting.
Eat the human.
Human barbecue in it from that gas station, from Mr. Weasel.
Yeah, he looks like a weasel.
Does it?
You need to watch it.
I know. I've been.
It's his excuses.
It's on Amazon.
It's on
Prime.
Shudder.
Shudder.
Mm.
I bought it the other day. Well, got a 7-day free trial.
You got Shudder? I've got Shudder.
We've been.
Why are we all paying for Shudder?
I don't know.
You're paying for everything, apparently.
Yeah.
So, I will get around to watching it.
I've got it on Blu-ray.
Look at the sky, Blu-ray boy.
One of the very first Blu-rays I ever got, actually. Yeah. I love Leatherface's introduction.
Mm.
It's just simple. They go into this house because they need gasoline, because they've not got none at the barbecue place.
Just meat.
Just the human head cheese, you know, and
Head cheese.
the air generator, and they're like, well, they've got fucking petrol, haven't they? So they're exploring, and she's getting all freaked out, so she sits on that nice little swing chair outside, and he's like, yeah, and he trips a bit, and then he goes into the you see through the door, and there's like skulls all on this wall, and he runs into Leatherface, and he's like, kabam! Down, motherfucker! And then he drags him in, and then he slams the fucking door, and I'm like, yes, Leatherface. Yes! Fucked him up.
Rooting for him.
Not trespass. He warned them. The barbecue place.
Weasel boy did warn him.
It's like, you sure you
And he's the daddy of the family.
You don't want to be going around them kind of places. People might retaliate.
And then they took a wrong turn.
Yeah,
Such
like
better
I love that intro. I love
Such a what?
Better film. Wrong turn. Number 2, Dead End. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, the Leatherface intro. It's just
Beautiful.
It's
yeah.
excellent. I just love the slamming of the door because it's such an industrial sized door. It makes a proper just noise. It's good. I love the set design. I love all the furniture and the bones and the blood and the fucking just animal carcasses everywhere.
Oh yeah,
It's
the
great.
settee made out of bones.
Yeah, I just fucking.
It's good.
Can't be that comfortable though, right?
You haven't seen it,
70s, mate. Everything.
Yeah, back in '70s, you were sitting on bones.
You were playing Bully the Spacker, weren't you? And
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I just love the design of it all. It's fucking just amazing. It's because it was all real mostly, you know. Like they just had rotten fucking flesh everywhere and people got ill.
Yeah,
Because they were in this non-ventilated house and it was like
Oh, did they actually?
Texas heat, 110 degrees. He's wearing a mask all fucking day.
Did they actually get ill while they were filming?
A few of them did, yeah.
That don't pass health and safety these days, does it?
No, but back in '70s.
70s, you know, we're playing Kick the Spacker, you know, a variation of Bully the Spacker, you know, from the southern states.
Yeah.
That one, yeah. I wrote here just a fucking assault on the senses. Everything, just the soundscape, you know, kind of score that they've got, and just the imagery and the way it's shot.
Does look really
It's
nice.
intrusive, like in every sense of the words, and I love it. The hook death, you know, it's the most iconic death probably in the film. And weirdly, because let's face it, let's call it what it is. This is an exploitation film. You know, it's the 70s. Therefore, the women get the most prolonged deaths and the most torture because it was the 70s. You know, you notice the men die fairly quickly.
Yeah.
She gets stuck on a hook.
Yeah.
And we get to see it all, and Sally gets tortured to fuck. You know?
Proper torture.
Yeah. Obviously, this is one of the films that introduced many of the slasher tropes that you would, you know, get when like films like Halloween came out and stuff. You know, the final girl, all the fuckers dying, the use of power tools as a weapon, you know. It's just, yeah. It's a lovely looking film, as you said. Every shot's just a banger. I love it. I'm fond. I just love the way that it builds and builds and builds. You know, this tension. Like, because you don't see Leatherface until like 35 minutes or something into the film.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just ramps up and it just keeps building. And then you get just like the last... You get the deaths, obviously, but then you get those like last 20 minutes and it's just great. I love how like 80% of it is in the daytime.
Yeah. True.
Because, you know...
And most of the nighttime stuff's inside a house anyway.
Yeah. So, even though they did film that during the day. The day. So, they had to use blackout curtains. Just a brief tidbit for you there. Yeah, I just love the fact it's set in the day, most of it, because, you know, it's just...
If you can make a scary film same day,
you know...
done it, haven't you?
I like Franklin's death.
Easy.
Because Franklin's a fucking twat. He gets a chainsaw to the stomach. Ring ding 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 ding.
He's not even that. They bully him so much.
He's a little cunt though.
They
He's
bully
like,
him.
I've got no legs.
They leave him outside and go and fucking
Get murdered.
like go visit this abandoned place, and he's like,
He's in a wheelchair. What are they going to do? Carry him upstairs?
yeah, but bloody hitchhiker's just wiped his blood on van, and he's like, that's a bit weird. We should probably like do something. We're like, nah, fuck off. I'm going in this abandoned place. Like, blood on van though, mate. And then they all just leave him.
And then I wrote Proper Little Weasel. That's what I wrote next. I like his turn. It's good.
It is.
Because you think, oh, it's just
Just
that
that-
kindly barbecue proprietor who's got no gasoline. But no, he's a burlap sack weasel.
Yeah. That toothy grin as well.
You know.
Ooh.
It's real, and that's why I love it. Is what I wrote next. It's just it could happen. Like you think, oh, this could happen.
It did happen. Maybe. Based on true events.
I like the sort of documentary style filmmaking.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like you're part of it and watching something fucking nasty.
Makes me feel like a woman.
I love all the underlying themes of it, of like the dissolution of America, you know, from this land of opportunity and, you know, freedom to a place where farmhouses are all derelict and there's dead cattle everywhere and there's oil crises and everyone's lying to you with Watergate and all this. I'm a fan of it. And like the sitcom style stuff and like the final bit in the dinner scene. Because Leatherface has obviously got his third mask on.
Yeah.
It's his woman mask. He's like the submissive housewife
Not
to
one.
the dad's.
Is it his mum's face?
No, it's not. To the blue collar working dad who brings home, you know, the cheddar, and they've got like the rebellious teen son in the brother. I just like all that. All the dinner scene I'm fond of. Yeah. And when I did AS film studies, we had to bring in a scene that showed like good music and cinematography. And they all chose very modern films. And I chose this scene. I was like, yeah, you've just shown me a bunch of shit. Exploitation film. And they were like, all right, Ryan, you're a bit weird. And I'm like, yeah, all right. It's not nice, is it?
No. Who were they?
Just bastard people.
Name and shame. Cool.
Just bastard people,
Full names and addresses.
you know. But what do they know? I got full marks on my essay. Bastards. What they do.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah. So I just love that. I just love the music in it. I love the cinematography. I love the ending. He's fucking swinging his chainsaw around. I like it when he gets hit in the head by the truck driver from the Black Maria. You know, I really like it. It's good. God damn it.
Cons?
I've got none.
Jeez.
I like John Larroquette's narration as well.
Yeah.
He got paid a marijuana cigarette for doing that.
Nice.
70s, weren't it? Get away with that then.
I mean, my cons are just character decisions, but they're just me getting annoyed at them.
Characters are dumb in film,
Yeah.
in like especially like horror films.
Yeah.
If they weren't dumb, they wouldn't be a film.
The most dumb is the first guy to die, who, you know, he sees a tree, he sees the cars, and he sees a fucking tooth on the porch, and then he's just like, oh, no, I'm just going to bang harder and louder on this door. He's like, oi, let me in.
Leatherface.
And then door opens slightly, he sees all these skulls, and he's like, yeah, that's normal. Walks in, dies.
Just needs that gasoline.
Yeah, don't go to this place. That's about it, really. I mean, Jerry's a cunt. Don't like Jerry.
Why don't you like Jerry?
He's just a bit of a cunt, isn't he? Because he bullies thingy.
Yeah, but I'd bully him too.
Because he's scared that he's going to die, and then the guy's like, yeah, he's going to murder you. I'm Jerry. And goes and dies.
Jerry does die.
Jerry dies good.
He also gets it in Edwin Hammer, doesn't he, I think?
Yeah, hammer time.
I like it when she jumps out of the freezer.
Literally that freezer bit. It's like, I'm a freezer person.
Like a fish.
Yeah. Yeah, that bit. I was like, okay, that is a con, but
It's not.
she jumps out of windows a lot. It's like Leon S. Kennedy jumping out of windows.
Oh,
Yeah, and then he's just shit running, isn't he? Like does a slow jog behind her, like chainsaw.
Yeah, but
he
if
could.
it were real, you wouldn't want to, go full power.
Got patience him. Let them tire themselves out. It's the thrill of the chase.
Thrill of a chase.
Plus, if you tripped,
I think it's more the hitchhiker's really shirt running. Because he was like right next to it. Leatherface, you know,
he was slashing her back.
Yeah, but just
With his little...
stab it, you know?
No, but he likes to have fun, doesn't he? He's a fucking wacko.
Yeah, I guess. Wacko. He's a wacko. So you got no cons?
No. It's just... It's 80 minutes of fucking pure terror. It's good.
What rating did you give it?
I've not done my... If you can doing your thing, your summary.
Oh, yeah.
You don't remember how we do it now, do you?
Yeah, horror classic. Real gritty, atmospheric, just pure evil goodness. Beautifully disgusting.
Nice.
You like that?
I like that.
Yeah.
Just a sensory experience. This is more than film. It's a landmark, a true benchmark in cinema. 7 out of 7. I want to get more.
7 out of 7 I gave it. What's it... Right. What's it based on?
Right.
Because it says it's true events. Explain, so.
Ed Gein. I don't know how to pronounce it. Gein. Gein.
Gein. Ed Gein?
Gein. We're saying Gein. Ed Gein.
Yeah.
Grave robber.
Right.
He only murdered 2 people. But he was a robber of graves. He had masks. He had a 4-poster bed with a skull on each post. He had tea sets and cups and
Wait, it's...
made out of
right.
bones
Okay.
and all of this.
I thought you were just
Did
going
you not know what?
He had tea sets and cups. And he also had...
Just not a nice chap. Yeah, that's what it's based on. Psycho's also based off.
the same guy.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
That's interesting. Because they're obviously very different. But...
One's good. For one. But yeah, that's him. He got caught and the police were like, this man's a wacko.
They probably did say that as well.
So, yeah.
So he had skin masks.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So why is Psycho based on him?
It just is.
Just because he wears his mum's clothes and shit.
Yeah, I think he might have been a bit of a transvestite as well.
Right, okay.
You'll have to read him up. Read up about him, even.
Cool. Should we talk about the other one?
I can keep talking about this and...
What
the
other... Do you have any
production.
other... Yeah?
I could just talk about the entire production of the film. for the next 8 to 12 hours.
A lot of people got injured.
They
you
did.
said.
Yeah, like, thankfully not by a chainsaw.
Mm.
Well, at one point, a guy did have a chainsaw like 3 inches away from his face during the filming, and he was like, "Please don't kill me."
Jesus Christ.
Obviously, when Sally's running away, like through all the shrubbery and stuff, she got cut up to shit, good and proper. When they cut a finger, that's real, because they couldn't get the fake blood to work. And then Grandad's like,
So he's
whatever he
actually
did.
sucking
Yeah,
real
what, do
blood.
the little
They
Oh, yeah.
test the blood for it.
it's 70s, mate. It's just free love.
Yeah, free love, free AIDS.
You know, people got a lot of knocks and bruises and stuff. It's just good. Obviously, Franklin had his legs broke prior to filming.
Hammer.
You know, just good. Like, by the end of the film, Sally's top was that drenched in blood that it was pretty much just stiff. Like, yeah.
Nice.
And like, they couldn't wash any of the clothes because they did, and some of them got lost at a laundry, and they were like, "Well, we can't do that anymore because you might change the colour of the top and all this."
Yeah.
So they were just shooting for a month in this fucking heat in this goddamn rot-infested house in the same clothing, and like the guy who played the hitchhiker commented saying, "I went to Vietnam and people tried killing me, but this were worse than that."
Jesus Christ.
And then he said, "If I ever saw Toby Hooper again, I would punch him." So, yeah. Like, they made barely any money off it as well, because the guy who put money into it was kind of like a mafia guy, and he was using this film as a money laundering scheme for the money that he'd made off of Debbie Does Dallas.
Right.
So by the end of it, they made about $405 each.
Jesus.
But then when New Line Cinema bought out the film, they finally paid him.
Good.
So, yeah. And, like, the making of this film is just, like, as interesting as the film itself. It's some good documentaries out there. I recommend watching it. I like it. I think I like this film.
Yeah.
It was evident.
It's on your skin, mate.
It is on my skin, that's true.
Mm.
I've got that mask right there. He's got 3 masks in the first film. You know, he's got his killer... Because he can't speak.
Yeah.
Because he never went to school or anything. So he can't show his personality, so that's what the masks represent.
Right.
His first mask is his "I'm going to work" mask.
Mm.
The work of killing and butchering humans.
Yeah.
Then he's got his second mask, you know, when he's cooking. He's got his little pinny on.
Oh, yeah.
That's his, I'm a housewife, I'm cooking. And then the third one, he's got his nice suit on.
Mm.
And he's dolled up. That's his, like, formal wear.
Yeah, it's cool.
Mm.
Weird, but cool.
Yeah.
So his mum's dead.
Dead, yeah.
Right. Okay. Let's get on to the next film then.
48 years have passed.
Yeah. With that in mind, his mum's dead. But 48 years have passed.
Oh, so his mum. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
You're
No.
going first. Oh, no.
Yeah,
no.
but that's not.
We don't know anything. Right. Texas. No, it's just called Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, the remake from 2003 is called The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
And the original's called the.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that is not confusing at all, is
There's
it?
like 3 different continuities.
Explain them all now.
In 30 seconds.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, Texas Chainsaw Massacre The Next Generation. That's one. And then the one we're coming on to now. Then we've got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, then Texas Chainsaw Massacre The Beginning, which is a prequel to the remake.
Right.
Then we've got Leatherface, the one we've just talked about, and then Texas Chainsaw 3D is set after the one we've just talked about.
Right. Okay.
So there's like 3 different things.
Weird. We're going to watch them all though.
We don't have to.
But this one came out when it came out. It just says 2022 now.
Not too long back, right?
Right. February. 18th February. 4.8 out of 10 on IMDb.
That's generous.
32% on Rotten
That's
Tomatoes.
generous.
33% on
That's
Metacritic.
generous.
50% like this film
That's
on Google.
incredibly generous.
That is generous.
David Blue Garcia is the director.
Never heard of it.
Insane.
I'll see if he's done anything else.
And obviously the budget and like box office is weird because it's Netflix. So
Well, it was going to have a theatrical release, weren't it?
and then we were like, nah, shit it. So I don't know. I probably can find the budget. Let me just find the budget, shall I?
David Blue Garcia doesn't have a Wikipedia page.
Nice.
Tells you all you need to know.
Yeah.
Let me check the IMDb.
What, for David Blue Garcia?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. I can't find budget anywhere, so that's fun. Yeah. So it's you to go first, Mr. Pineapple.
One moment, I'm just looking
You
for
just-
David Blue.
David Blue. What else has he done? He's got like a few shorts, I'm guessing. And that's it.
He's an Emmy Award-winning director / cinematographer.
What? What for? What's he done?
He's done. He's only directed 2 things, it shows. One of which was called Tejano in 2018. He's mostly just done work as a cinematographer on things such as Tejano, Bloodfest, Red vs. Blue, Monster Energy
That's
Outbreak
Rooster
House,
Teeth, innit? Red versus Blue.
Take Me to Your Mother, The Bystander Theory, An Ordinary Family.
So he's a
And,
glorified YouTuber. That's
a
what
lot-
I'm
A
hearing.
lot of like shorts. And he's only 5'10" according to IMDb.
Fucking pussy boy.
So
I'd hit him in a fight. Go on then. What did you like about Texas
apparently it cost 20 million to make.
Chainsaw?
John Larroquette.
Million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Larroquette returned to do the narration at the beginning. I liked that.
Mm.
He got paid more than a marijuana cigarette, I'm assuming, this time.
Yeah, well, 20 million.
Yeah. Oh, the original film, right? Minimal gore. No blood. They were hoping to get a PG release. It didn't work out for them. It didn't work out for them because the lack of blood and gore heightened it all.
Yeah.
And people were like, no.
Nah, too real.
And then it got banned in about 18,000 places.
Carry on.
Yeah. And there's like no swearing I wrote in it as well. And stuff. You know.
Weird. I like it though. What else you got? So you like the narrator? Because
Yeah.
he's a narrator from the Urge.
I like watching influencers die.
Yeah.
I like it when it jumps out that water like a fish.
He does that. He must have been on like an underwater trampoline to film that.
And
Is that a thing?
maybe. I like it when the guy gets stabbed in the neck with his own arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Shall we talk the narrative of this one actually real quick?
If you want.
48 years have passed.
Mm.
He lives in an orphanage in this ghost town with an old woman. A bunch of influencers have bought this town
Because you can just buy a town.
and are like,
You know.
we're influencers. We're on Instagram.
And that, I think there's only like one citizen of this town.
And we're going to auction off all these lots to fellow influencers to open up restaurants, etc.
Weird.
Old woman
Weird.
dies because influencers kick her out of her rightful home. Leatherface is like, well, I can't be having that, can I? Can't be having that.
Trespassing, aren't they?
Violence ensues.
What did I like? I liked the T-shirt at the start that were hung up, and it was a map of Texas.
I like
with
the
a chainsaw.
I like the fact that they'd knew that this had happened, and they got like a
like the
of
news
stuff and
reporting
stuff,
at the
yeah.
start was cool. Where it was just footage from.
The news reports are really good in the first one, like on the radio.
Yeah.
This less so.
I put who is the big fat man. He didn't turn out to be anyone. I thought it'd be like
Yeah.
a family member or something.
He just rung up Sally, didn't
Fat
he?
Weasel.
Yeah, Fat Weasel, yeah.
I was like,
Because it was a gas
I'm hoping
station
if
again.
he's got some barbecue cooking.
Yeah. And a sack. And broom.
That's my next Halloween costume. Burlap sack and a broom.
The
Easy.
first of the four main people, the woman's
Arguably even main people.
the first of the four named characters. She's in Outlander. She's good in Outlander.
Does she play a woman?
Yeah.
I don't really know what Outlander's about, if I'm being
Yeah,
honest.
she plays a maid kind of.
Is she a
woman.
good maid?
She sleeps with the main character, and when there's time travel shenanigans,
So she's more than a maid.
she has babies with the main character.
Wait, there's time travel?
Yeah, it's about a woman. Fuck's sake! It's about a woman from the 1960s touches a rock, and then she goes back into 18 something.
That sounds like
When,
bollocks. Let's talk about Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Most of it is bollocks. They referenced the cook when he said, "I'm the cook," and obviously it's
And I'm like, sausage.
that's what we call the dead character.
You're just the cook. We do all the work.
Yeah.
Weasel boy.
Richter, the hillbilly man.
He's
He's probably the only character I liked because
he's the contractor, isn't he? Who they've got into
the only
stuff.
citizen of.
Does he actually live there then?
He works there, right? He works
Yeah.
in the
Right.
Shop.
only shop that's open to no one that is evidently living there, apart from the orphanage. There's no one living there, right? We
Well, they
don't
say
see any civilians.
It was didn't they say it was like a 7-hour drive for them to get there? So it's in the middle of nowhere. No one lives there, except
But they've got two police officers.
Who know this old woman is
Yeah,
and must know about
Leatherface.
Leatherface.
Because
And
they
it's all
say,
just very
"Oh, that's his
confusing.
boy." They're like, "Well, that's his boy, right?
That's her boy.
That's her boy. Watch out." That's Leatherface, basically. Watch out. So we must know he's Leatherface, right? But Sally, the returning character, has been searching for Leatherface for
48 years.
48 years. But these two, Anyway, Richter from Vikings, and he is good in Vikings.
Does he play a man?
He plays the King of Wessex's son.
Oh.
then becomes the King of Wessex.
Yeah.
Dead? Alive?
Can't remember.
Both.
He's alive for a bit,
And then he becomes a zombie.
and then becomes a dead man.
Who kills him?
Leatherface.
A bee.
Yeah, they,
Right. Is that why you put that in the thing?
Oh, yeah, he did.
I
yeah.
thought you were just referencing the giant glass shard that was impaled in him as a bee sting.
I was
And I was like, has he been watching the same film as us?
No, he gets stung by a bee and has an allergic reaction. And
That
dies.
is funny. Because it's like My Girl, isn't it?
It's
With
like his
Macaulay
face is all
Culkin.
face is all puffed up on his
yeah,
head.
he does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Do people witness it and laugh?
Yeah.
That's-
Well, they don't laugh.
Oh,
But
that's a
they're
shame.
like, his son's like, Dada! He's not like that.
Dad!
Dada, why are you dying?
Dada, no.
He's like, I'm only 10, I can't become the new King of Wessex. And he's like, you have to be, some shit like that. I don't know, Viking plot lines are a bit out there, aren't they?
Hey, shut up. I like the contrast in sunflowers, because there's a lot of sunflowers that are alive in the original, and this one, the field of sunflowers, is dead.
Just like Mr. P's hopes for this film.
I had hope.
I like the car scene. I thought it was the only
The
bit.
police car scene.
Yeah.
Oh, at the beginning, yeah.
Police van. to
Yeah.
try and
Well,
get
I like the fact that they used the mirrors a lot.
Yeah, we only kind of seen that build up any kind of tension.
There's no tension in this film at all. It's ridiculous. Like, you come from a masterclass in, like, the slow build, ramping up in the first one, and then this is just, like, straight away.
Dies in back of a van.
Dead old woman. Well, snap your arm off.
Yeah.
And why does he snap his arm off?
Because
What kind of strength has he got?
super strength.
No.
Super strength.
No.
Please stop. Please.
It means to be late in French. Unretard. Strength.
Yeah. What's up, mate? Anyway, the good butcher.
The good butcher, yeah.
Because there's contrast again, isn't there? Sally's a butcher now.
Yeah, she would not... No, she's not a butcher. She's just butchering her own meat. Because she's a sheriff lady.
Oh yeah, she is. Why is she butchering?
Because she learned it in the house 48 years ago.
Yeah, she's
So,
she's a good butcher.
So not only do these police officers know about this boy who is Leatherface,
Yeah.
these police officers work for Sally.
Who seemingly lives close as fuck because she arrives there proper fast after that fat man rings her.
It's just the one place she hasn't looked. It's like, oh, the orphanage, of course. Because every orphanage, right, lets a big adult man
With a chainsaw.
with a chainsaw just come in and have a safe place to live.
His face is
What
scratched
happened
out
in the 48 years?
there. Well, I don't know if this is disregarding like 2, 3, and 4, or if it's
Does he end
In
up
that
in an orphanage?
no. But I don't.
Does he
know.
become? Is there kind of progression into the superhuman strength that he has in those,
A little bit.
where he can take every like?
Been lifted. Did we get a training montage?
That's all the second one was.
There you go.
Hour and a half montage.
With just him slapping his belly, so it like turns into a belly full of steel.
Full of
Yeah.
head cheese.
Full of head cheese. Where do you reckon we can buy head cheese from somewhere?
Yeah, I've just googled it. It's like all in packets and stuff.
Should we buy
Looks
some?
like
No.
We'll do it on one of the YouTube videos we
the
wanted to
tasting
do.
ones.
We'll try some head cheese.
yeah,
Head cheeses from the continents.
yeah, I'd be down for that.
Head cheeses of the world.
I'll just puke, I think, watching it.
Head cheese. We'll have to get you some vegetarian head cheese.
Just regular cheese.
Veg cheese.
Just like
Throw a slice of Edam at him.
I like the door shot.
Yeah, that is
Where
good.
they kill
Yeah, I
him.
remember when he kills Dante.
Yeah, Dr.
Dr. Dante.
Dr. Dante.
I
Yeah.
also, just back to the Good Butcher, I personally don't think she'd be a meat eater
Not
after what happened
not
to her
happened,
48
yeah.
years ago.
Yeah, probably
One
not.
fateful day in Texas.
I don't like how she got a cowboy hat.
I like a cowboy hat.
Oh, fuck.
It's the one redeeming feature in this film.
Yeah. 7 out of 7 then.
Yeah.
Anyway, I like the
You like an awful lot of this film compared to me.
I like the sliced face.
It does have a
effect.
sliced head. I will get this. It does do gore pretty well.
Yeah, most of mine's just gore and that guy were in Vikings.
And he died by a bee sting.
He did. But yeah, that's when he's fucking smashing that head into oblivion.
Smashing Richter's head in.
Yeah.
Oh, I liked it when he broke his leg.
Yeah.
Breaks his leg.
I like that bit too.
He shoves his head onto the glass or his neck.
It's like his neck and
Yeah. It's like
his
fuck
down.
off, mate.
Yeah, there's a lot of issues with this film now.
Yeah, there is. But the gore and the deaths are fun, I guess.
I do like it when he kills the influencers in the bus.
Where he's just going chainsaw mad. Chainsaw party! Yeah. Cons. Do you want to add any?
I'm going to say, we've got a
Yeah.
guest who's seen the film.
I was just gonna say I think the bus scene were the funniest part of the film. That was the bit I enjoyed most, and then the fight with Richter and Leatherface. That was
Yeah.
that's
It's that it?
Speaking about tension, though, did you not find... I didn't particularly find it.
When he were in that water and he...
No, more when she were under the floorboards and he were like...
Oh no, because I
was
got
just
pissed
like-
off.
We were just like, she'd just roll that way. Stop being a dickhead.
I was just like, he's going to hit a gas pipe or something. It's going to hit a pipe. And then it did.
It reminded me when Mr. P is water pipe in his house.
Yeah.
But we're a poo pipe this time. In that film.
Oh, yeah.
Not, he didn't hit a poo pipe.
And that's Leatherface as shit, so you know it's going to be like a beefy one.
After that training montage.
Ed cheese just
Ed-
spewing
Ed
out onto
cheese,
her face.
No, but she could have just literally rolled to the side, couldn't she?
Yeah.
But, like you said, they wouldn't have got that tracking shot of this.
Yeah, you kept saying stuff. Why is they doing that? I'm like, they wouldn't have been able to get that shot if they didn't do it, though. The one where he puts the chainsaw on the floor.
Oh,
And you were
yeah.
like, why has he done that? I'm like, so it'd be in frame.
Just rev it in your
You know,
hands, mate.
yeah.
You know?
It didn't do it in like a weird position as well.
There's a lot of stuff.
He did it just so the camera could get that nice looking. That's what I mean about this glossy fucking horror shit.
Because you can't make exploitation cinema anymore, man.
We fucking can.
No, we can, and we
Throw
will.
a hammer at Liam's head.
Oh, I liked it when he coon-eyed her off downstairs. Sent that bitch flying.
He did. That was with a
That's
hammer.
prior to the...
Oh, did
The
he
chainsaw.
launch? Done he launch the hammer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
And I do like when he started the chainsaw and like skidded it across the floor and it cut a leg.
Yeah, but chainsaws don't work like that.
Yeah,
so
cool though.
You have
Spinning
to...
chainsaw on floor.
Yeah, but you have to rev it for it to
I
work.
might. This might be a 7 out of 7.
You have to... Because the science doesn't check out on that one.
Oh, sorry.
It's like you've never
Is
done
that all
it.
you enjoy though? You like Richter though, because he plays that one guy from the bike.
I heard he got stung by a bee.
He did.
I was looking at his face for so long, and I'm like, who the fuck is that? I had to go on IMDb.
You
Couldn't even
did.
do it from my brain. And I was like, Ethel Wolf, or whatever the fuck he's called.
I'm glad I took a shit while watching this film, actually. It broke it up a bit.
I've paused it though. So it didn't really.
No, but at least I didn't have to experience it all in one go.
Bitch. Sorry. Cons. Let's get on to cons.
I had to sit next to you while watching it. That were annoying.
Yeah.
There's swearing in this film. There's none in the original.
How many swear words were said?
Few.
Which ones?
I can't remember. It were like fuck or something.
Nice.
Don't know what that says.
Cool.
To him in.
You alright, mate? Do you want me to...
Sally's an
jump in a
idiot. Everyone's an idiot. They're
Yeah.
all idiots.
Hmm.
She should have shot him.
I mean, Sally, everything about Sally in this film's just a con.
Yeah. When she got ring ding 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 dinged, I just wrote, what a fucking waste.
Yeah.
No point.
Imagine if he did that to... Thingy.
Laurie
What's the-
Strode.
Yeah. In Halloween.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been.
The fish out of water
It's-
bit is also a con as well.
Sorry, no.
No,
go on.
carry on.
No, it is like drawing parallels to them two films, though.
Because it is just like following that trope that
Yeah,
all
kind-
horror
yeah,
films
yeah,
are
yeah.
doing that.
Yeah, it's just insane. She's like, even in the trailers for the films, they were like, "Oh, she's gonna be a badass. She's gonna beat Leatherface up." And it's
She's got a
like,
bag full of guns, mate. She only
Yeah.
uses a shotgun.
Poorly.
and he goddamn parries it. He parries it with his chainsaw. He don't give a shit about the shotgun.
Who does? What makes me laugh is when she's stood there for ages going, "Oi, remember me?" He's like,
And that's when I said it was going to monologue.
yeah. Takes the mask off.
Hello, Sally. You see, it was my family that made me do it. I deeply regret my action.
Just cries. Then we have a nice hug.
And then them two kill the influencers
Yeah.
together. That's the team up we always wanted. Yeah, I hate all the characters in this film.
Yeah.
It builds no tension. I don't get me wrong, I like action and that, but it's meant to be a horror film.
Yeah.
And there's no tension. I wasn't scared once.
Was we supposed to be rooting for Leatherface?
I'm not
'Cause
even
I feel
fucking
like
sure. I don't even know at this point.
I think so. I think we must have been, right? Those people were just made out to be the most obnoxiously unlikable people.
And they kill his new mum.
Yeah,
By
they
kicking-
literally just go to a town, kick this old woman out of the house, and like, we bought the town, boys.
Yeah.
we were supposed.
There was only one character that weren't obnoxious, and yet she was just like...
Skull shooter woman.
Yeah. Like, why was that a personality... why was that a personality trait? I was in a school shooting.
Because...
To overcome her fear of guns later in the film.
Yeah. It was overly political, but only in like really short bursts.
Well, the first one was political, if you talk about all the themes.
Yeah, but subtle.
Yeah.
Not... I was in a school shooting.
I do not like the Confederate flag.
Yeah. What else were there? Oh, the gun violence stuff as well.
Oh, yeah, when they're scrolling through, like, Instagram or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, when he called...
when the lady called him a Negro.
Yeah.
I don't mind Negroes, or I like Negroes or something.
I think I'm going with it. Oh, I don't have a problem with Negroes.
Yeah.
And when he walks out, it's just like, why? But just...
And then he kills her.
Yeah. And then the bit where they call the guy, call Rector, the coal roller,
Yeah.
because they're
Oh,
driving
yeah.
an electric car. And he's...
Oh, I wrote too hip in its everything. Because I had no clue what half the shit they were saying were.
Well, coal rolling is where you like, you can basically like do something with your engine, or your engine's like in that bad of a state that when you put your foot down on the accelerator, it just blows a load of like.
Right. Okay.
But what happens in that film isn't coal rolling. Coal rolling, like, if you were coal rolled and you were in a car, like, your entire car would be covered in, like, black smoke. You won't be able to see anything.
Right.
Because I've seen clips of it, like, on the internet where people have been, like, cunts and they've, like, reversed their car up to, like, a shop and, like, coal rolled into a shop and just filled it full of this black smoke. So I think it just, like, yeah, no. Go on, anyway.
Yeah, I don't like the characters, any of them. I fucking actively despise them, is how I would say. What have they done to Leatherface? He's like a god in this now.
Yeah.
I
was saying to you when because we watched it together, but we also you were finishing off watching the first one.
Yeah.
And I was saying, like, I love how Leatherface in the original is just a guy.
The
He's
chainsaw falls on his leg and you hear him squeal.
Yeah.
Because it hurts him.
Yeah.
In this, he's
taking
shotguns to the fucking everything. Chainsaw to the fucking face.
Yeah.
Drowning, presumably.
Knives.
Becomes a fucking fish.
He does become Aquaman, doesn't he?
You know? Oh, no, freaking. And let's not get into the fucking fact that he'd be an old granddad at this point. But no, he's got superhuman strength and can break a man's arm with his fucking...
Yeah. It may have looked nice, but...
It looked cool.
As soon as... Because I was wondering, I said to you, are you ready for him to be able to take everything? And then that happened where he just grabbed the fist and... oh, here we go.
Let's try it live now.
Can we talk about that? That scene after that where they crash and then she's like trying to be sneaky, trying to get out of the car. And then Leatherface gets her, obviously. It like slashes her across the stomach and she dies instantly. You would not die instantly from that.
I'm worried about him.
It'd take like hours to bleed out from something like that. You might pass out, but you're not going to like just go, oh, I'm dead.
Shall we test it out on stream now?
Well, it's right, during comparison to that death,
Yeah.
and then Sally's death, where she gets...
Yeah, ring-da-ding-dinged.
Yeah.
Ring
And she's alright.
ding, ding.
She can fucking load a shotgun, shoot it,
Yeah,
down.
but what has she got?
Oh, she's got final girl buffs from the
Yeah.
first film.
Right,
She's like,
right.
and they've been 48 years
Yeah,
building, so we've got to be
Getting
like,
that level up.
yeah. That's why I kept saying she could jump through windows in the first film and be fine. She's got the final girl buffs. And she's been building them, hasn't she?
And that woman who did that was the first death, so that's the first girl.
No final girl buffs for her.
Debuffs.
First girl debuffs.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it's fucking shit, this film, though.
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
it? Yeah. Just, is that his mum? Is
No.
that supposed to be his mum?
She clearly is an orphanage woman.
Yeah.
And he's in an orphanage pick with his face scratched out.
Yeah, but he's like acting like it's his mum.
Yeah, but it will...
You would do.
you know, he's mentally ill.
Yeah.
He's basically a child
Yeah.
in many respects. You know, and
And he has like deep ties to family connections already.
yeah.
So like,
Yeah. Just.
What didn't you like about it, Sexy Knees?
the line where they said, "Do anything and you cancelled, bro."
Oh yeah, but I liked it when he got chainsawed.
Well, yeah, that was the best part.
Yeah, I did like the influencers dying. 'Cause-
This whole like film just screams of like something a boomer would be like. That's hip at the minute. Let's do that.
Vince McMahon made it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I said they should have cast Kane, but
You did say
we've
that.
already seen that film.
Yeah,
haven't
see no evil.
we? Yeah. She uppercuts him with a chainsaw.
John
Could have gone for any other
Yeah.
move.
John Larroquette were back though in the narration. That were nice.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Call back to the original. He also did the narration in the first remake.
What did you think about him dragging her out the car and chopping her head off at end and going,
Yeah,
"Got an head"?
I wrote "fuck off" at that point. So
I thought it were hilarious because obviously the self-driving Tesla, which I assume it was.
yeah, it
Was
was.
just like pissing off, and she's like, "No, I need to go back." That bit was hilarious, but like the actual scene was just like, "How the fuck do you
Then-
punch a hole through a window?" Because you know, car windows are actually designed to save lives, so that won't happen. But he has got superhuman
Yeah,
strength.
he has.
But apart from that, yeah.
Bra-
How do you pull someone out a window? That
Break
quick?
a hand, mate. You can break a window.
How the fuck is that chainsaw still working? That's in a wall.
Ring a ding a ding ding ding.
What?
How do you make a film this shit? Under your direction, how do you make it this bad?
Who did
I don't
they get?
understand.
What contractor did they hire to rebuild that wall with a chainsaw in?
Yeah, weird, isn't it? He might just be really good at like plastering.
He's a mentally ill person who's basically got the mind of a child.
Yeah, but if 48 years, right?
It just regrew. The wall regrew.
No, if you practice building a wall for 40, he's only just put that wall up, and he's been like, "Oh God,
Gotta go down again.
gotta hammer me wall
These
down."
goddamn teenagers.
Took me 48 years to build this wall.
What kind of teenagers have got enough money to buy a fucking town?
Influences.
Fucking hate life.
Yeah, this film's really bad. I don't like how she cried when she died. And when she got her stomach cut up. Why was she even in the fucking van?
You know they didn't even have a name for that character. She's called like that. What's the guy called?
The
Who
cook.
gets cleaned up?
Oh.
Dante.
Dante's wife. That's
Nice.
a character.
Nice.
Because when I watch films, I watch them with subtitles on anyway. Dante's wife.
Right.
That. I was like, oh, okay.
Shall we talk about the post-credit scene?
I didn't even see that first time I watched it. Because I was like, nope, turn it off.
Leatherface is going home.
Yeah.
Nice
It's
looking house.
coming
48
up.
years have
It's
passed and
coming
it
up.
looks
It's
better than it
coming.
did then.
You'd think, right? They'd probably like bulldoze at home, right?
Yeah.
No, what they'd actually do, right, is they'd turn it into a tourist attraction.
That's the next film. Not a horror film. He
Le-
just hosts this.
Leatherface opens it. He's like, I'm reformed. I can speak. I can build walls now. I just used my chainsaw for wooden carvings.
That would have been actually a way better ending, I think. He's walking home and then he's like, sees all the fucking teenagers ready to go into his house.
And then he's like, ring da ding ding ding.
Yeah.
Why aren't I directing this?
Or it were like a tourist attraction. Like, you didn't see him walk into the house, but you saw that tour going round in the house. And then you have the shot of the hallway again with all the skulls. And he just steps round the corner and like, oh no!
And you would have been like, why is this end credit scene better than the entire film?
Yeah. And why didn't we just do that for the film? And not make him like an orphan who just gets into an orphanage after killing loads of people.
I don't fucking know. Summary then.
Summary, yeah.
Just fucking stupid and shit. Actively made me dislike the original.
You don't mean that now, though.
No, not now. I've calmed down a bit. But at the time, I was like, you can fuck off.
Have any of the other, like,
it is annoying that
remakes
it's
slash
sequels
sequels slash prequels made you this angry about?
No.
That's impressive, right? Because there's a lot, right?
There's 9 Texas Chainsaw.
That is impressive, that is. That's an impressive feat,
I'm not saying they're good,
but they're not that.
but they're not this.
they're not. Because you said when we were watching it, I enjoyed a new Halloween, and it's obviously it's in this age where they're bringing them back and bringing one character, well, the survivor back, and it's kind of his face-off thing, and when they do that and make a really good Halloween film, and you know that's going to be that story going on, and then they do this, make it really shit, but you still know they're probably going to go with this. When it's gone from, this is a sequel to the original, we'll show stuff from the original but ignore everything else.
Because
And this is canon now, that's going to piss you off, isn't it?
Yeah.
So...
Because we were like part way through this, and I was like, "Fucking hate this," and you said it's not over yet, and I was just like, "But we know, like we know it's not going to get any better."
Yeah. Yeah.
Like right from the get go, my heart just sank, and I was just like, "No, no, 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 no."
Yeah. I would have rather watched like a just...
I think I would have rather watched abortions happen in real life abortions than this film.
Jesus. Well, my summary is take a horror classic and turn it into a generic horror.
Classic.
That's what they did. Because they were just like, yeah. Because they had contrasting themes, but we just turned it into stuff that we've seen in like mid-2000s. What's your summary? Do you have one? Go on.
It just makes me angry. It's just like, I don't even have that like passion and love for the original like Mr. P has, but like it's just annoying. Just like, how do you make a film this bad? Like, how do you go, this is a good idea, this is a good idea? Like, how do those get approved by people? How do you go through that process? Like, I understand if you're, like, working with, or you're, like, a low-budget film, you're not working for, like, a big company. Like, Netflix is a massive company. Like, how do these ideas get through, and how do these films get made, I guess?
I think it's because they can be like, oh, well, we took, like, inspiration from the original. We just, made him like every other slasher villain. Made him unstoppable and bulletproof. That's what really annoyed me. Because he's, like, it is the original. Yeah, he's, like, the main one of the family. But he's not the only one. And he's not bulletproof. Like, they all work together as a team. And there's different members of the family, and he's the brute strength of the family. But he's also the weirdly, like, you kind of feel some sympathy for him as well.
I think that's what makes a lot of the, like, good slasher films good, because they're not, like, these superhuman people.
Yeah.
They're, like, just people, which makes it a lot more scarier, I think, because, well, it could be anyone, couldn't it?
Yeah. But that's a weird thing, though, because I really like. I really like the new.
Could be
Halloween.
anyone in a deer skull mask and a crossbow.
I really like the new Halloween, but he is bulletproof and stuff in that. But they do it well, and I think that's because he's always been that way. And Leatherface has gone from, when you watch him in the original, it's not this, I'm a static like monster. I'm just normal. Like I move and I feel like an actual person that could be real.
Yeah.
To no, I'm big, just brute, and just that bit where he stood at the top of the stairs, and I'm like, yeah, they've turned him into one of them generic villain. So yeah, what did you give it rating wise?
I gave it 1 out of 7, but I'm changing it to 0.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give it 1 because I enjoyed like some of the gory stuff.
I only gave it 1 because of the influencers dying. I really liked that because I imagined it happening to real life once.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, yeah. But talking about it now, it's just angered me a lot.
That's fair.
So.
What would you give it?
Probably a 1. Just like the gore was good. Like I think the influencers dying was like the best scene in the film.
Yeah.
The gore
guy
being
getting
good. Yeah.
I liked the fact the guy got cleaved in the face, and then he can be like he's seen later on just like walking.
Yeah.
As if like I don't think he fully realizes how injured.
Being shocked,
he
won't
is.
he?
And he's just like he keeps walking, and then when he finds someone, he collapses, and he's like, "Oh shit, I'm dying."
Yeah.
I only
I
gave
like
it
the bit where
0.5
chopped her in half.
because of the gore.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Otherwise, it'd been Mulan levels.
Yeah.
Of 0.
But then again, I hated the gore on Ring a Ding 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 because that was just like stupid as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking weird.
Because his buffs outweighed her buffs at that point, you see. You got new mask buffs.
But I did like the gore of her getting her head chopped off. It's fun, cool.
That's fun.
I think that's just because it was just quick and clean.
Yeah.
Like it was just like.
Yeah, that
Got
right.
chainsaw won't work that well on that, but especially not that chainsaw.
No, rusty.
48 years old.
Yeah.
Same petrol from first film.
When he did a little dance.
Yeah.
Shorter version. Shitter version.
Pointless version.
It's his victory dance, isn't it?
The stupid thing is, though, the stupid thing.
Yeah.
So obviously that car is going slow as fuck for no reason.
Yeah.
Even though we're just saying to drive. Cause,
And he obviously ran after it to pull her out of the car.
Cars are notorious for like, travelling really slowly, but it goes really slowly for no reason when it can literally just go as fast as it wants because it's auto driving and they're in the middle of fucking nowhere. But
And no one lives there.
yeah.
So there's no other cars.
So it does that. He runs up, grabs her out of the car. So he's obviously moving faster on the car because the car's moving like 1 mile an hour or some stupid shit like that.
And it's
So he
just really
grabs her out,
fast.
kills her, and then does the dance as if like the car's not moving as slow as it was 2 seconds ago, which you can see from the shot of the film that it is. It's moving just as slow. So why the fuck don't he just go and grab her and all?
Yeah, and the fact that he can throw things really well in this film. I were expecting just.
To be honest, I were expecting to just hop on the car and drag them both out through the sunroof when they first opened it.
I think he just chainsaw the car in half. Fuck
Probably would, and it would probably just straight like hot knife through butter.
it. Yeah. Or lift it up like he did.
That'd be great.
I can't wait for the second film.
They'll either.
They won't make one, I don't think.
Okay, but people have watched it though.
54%
True.
like it.
Yeah.
Plus, it's on Netflix, so
Yeah.
they don't actually lose money from making her, right?
No.
And people watch it because they're intrigued.
They'll be like, how
yeah.
bad is this?
Yeah. And they'll watch it to laugh at it, which will get people. They like it. We've made money off it because of the sub. Fuck off. Fucking hate fucking life.
If this film came out in the cinemas, it wouldn't get a sequel.
No,
Or
it might do.
it
'Cause
might
it's
do.
Netflix.
Yeah.
And a spin-off series and an animated show.
A sitcom based around his garage. You know, workplace buddy sitcom.
Yeah. The animated one, the chainsaw is a person.
It's got eyes and it talks
Yeah.
to them. Just like pops out.
Mm.
Hey,
Well,
little face.
it does all the talking because he can't. You see,
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna get you. Ring a ding ding ding. Let's make it. That sounds amazing. You got any weird news anyway? That's Big Pineapple done now.
No.
Right, let's end it then. Shout outs.
No.
He's done.
I've had enough.
Pain.
Pain.
Nothing but pain.
Well, fuck you, Seaton. What's worth Seaton or this film?
Oof.
Come back to me next week.
Because you have probably known Seaton as long as you've known this film.
I've known this film longer. I watched this film as a very young child.
Did you not watch Seaton as a very young child?
I didn't meet him until 2005.
Jeez.
And I'd already seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre multiple times by this point.
It's got to be this film that's disappointed you more in life.
Probably.
Yeah. He's a prick, not he?
He is. I don't like him.
Fuck you, Seaton.
Ginger bastard.
Fuck you, Seaton.
That's mean, that, innit? Fucking hell.
Uncalled for.
Think that's his first victim.
Be wary of crossbows, Seaton.
Aren't we all? Right, but stay fresh.
Stay
Stay
fresh.
fresh.
Whoop!